And we're live.
We're live, yeah?
Yeah, live. Oh.
All right, what's going on, people? Let's wait for the live to build up.
You don't know what an
Post this
AI
on my
work management
Snap.
platform is?
France is currently 1-0 down.
I hear Saliba got injured.
Yeah, it's looking a bit spicy over there.
That was a bad one.
It looked like they knew he was injured already, but he started. It felt like a disappointment. I mean, but hopefully he's not too bad.
One, two, one, two, one, two.
I just wanna be free.
One, two.
31 people in the chat right now. Appreciate you guys. You lot could be watching the World Cup right now. You're here with us. Where's Marv?
Well, he's not in his seat.
He did.
Crankum, crankum. Oh, good evening.
Yo, what's going on, man? I'm just trying to put a link out real quick.
$34 people in the chat. B-Boy7211 says he's doing both. Can't lie. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, I can't lie. When I saw that it was France,
Can we-
I wasn't even mad at the man then.
Can we do both? Or is that going to be distracting?
I don't mind putting it up whilst we're talking about freedom and that.
Yeah, if you can put it up, why not? Michael, what did it? Freedom.
This one's for Mandela. Remember that? Remember where they're from?
No?
Rush Hour, man.
Sounds familiar.
And then Chris Tucker's at the table and he keeps winning.
Oh, yeah.
He keeps throwing the dice and then
Yeah.
and he's trying to obviously distract them. And then there's one who says, "This one's for Mandela." And he throws it and he wins it again still.
I looked into TDA yesterday, but I fell asleep when you lot were just talking about the most important stuff. Then I woke up at the end, caught it at the end, but I heard you mention that Eman was going to come on 3 shots. So I was like, all right, cool. So,
Yeah, 4 hours is a long time, man.
Do you thingy? Do you when you watch TDA, do you forward it on Insta or Twitter?
what do you mean forward it?
Like let people know you're watching it.
I put it on my TV.
I appreciate every single view to let him make you feel.
No.
Because
I'm watching.
He doesn't do it.
I know he doesn't.
Same thing he's asking you to do. He's not doing it.
But I don't
That's a lie.
tweet like that though.
That's a lie. Brent, anytime I watch TDA, the last time I watched it,
When was that?
no, it's a minute ago, I'm not gonna lie. But when I watched TDA last time, I threw it on Twitter. Like as in to say, yeah, I'm watching this.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I mean,
No, I didn't say you have to, I just asked.
no.
Why am I being persecuted here?
I don't ask the question.
No, we're talking about
No, you asked the
Well,
question
is
and Brent
this
said it was
freedom?
loaded.
Is this freedom?
No, you asked the question and Brent made it sound like it was
No,
loaded.
but you know Brent is a villain.
No, but I just answered your question. I said I don't. I watch it.
Brent's a villain, bro. You see, Brent will spin something.
I stepped in to
See?
make him
See?
not feel a particular way. I knew what you were doing.
What?
It's fine though.
Subconsciously.
But it's fine.
He's
It's
doing it
fine.
again.
Let me
He's
put
doing
this-
it again.
put this in,
fine.
I can't-
All I done was asked. That's
Hey,
it.
Eman's got a bit of fire to him though. There's one brother that called in today.
What was it?
Yeah, if the brother was standing there, they would have started swinging.
You know, you like that?
I was just minding my business, man. I was like, calm.
You was chatting. He was chatting though, and Brett was asking him to try to get to his point,
Yeah.
and he couldn't get to his point. It's like he was in his living room thinking, "Shit."
Oh, you caught him out?
Not like he caught him out. He was just
You weren't prepared?
no. He wasn't saying what he wanted to say.
Oh, right.
Get to what you want to say.
Oh.
Because he had nothing to say. That's why.
Yeah. So
He called up with a plan A. Plan A was just to try and make me look crazy.
Oh, so he was on to you?
Yeah, 100%.
About your point? What was your
or
point?
something that he said time ago.
Time ago.
Oh, so
He
how you
tried
gonna remember that?
Yeah. No, he remembered it, but it was like, what was your point? And then everyone in the chat was getting on to him because he was like, then he started getting defensive. That's when he lost. When he started getting defensive, that's when he lost. Because it was interesting because I was like, get to your point. Like, and the funny thing is, I'm in the house thinking, I know what he's trying to say, but he's not saying it. Just say it.
That's because you pod.
No, but also, I think if he said it, it would have showed him up.
You've been arguing with me and Keith.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because what he wanted to say, if he said it, it would have showed his
True
kind of
colours.
prejudice. Yeah. But he didn't want to
100%.
say. He kind of wanted Eman
wanted-
to fall
he wanted
into
you
it.
to say,
yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
And Eman were buying it. He said, yeah, man, okay. All right, cool. It was interesting, though. Look, even the comments are saying he was an idiot. See? They know. Is he going to be in this chat? Who knows? But yeah, big up everyone in the chat. How we starting this one?
Are you gonna do your disclaimer?
Oh, but this is a serious topic, though. Actually, let me still read the disclaimer anyway.
Is this distracting for you?
No, not for me.
How about you, man? Yeah.
I'm remaining professional myself. Focused. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me quickly read the disclaimer. While serious topics can be discussed, please remember that this should not be taken too seriously. We are keeping things light, having fun, and we encourage you to simply enjoy the conversation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, hype up the episodes on whatever platform you're receiving this content from. Sign with love, Taze, Marv, Brent, and Eman.
I think that was the wrong disclaimer still.
See? But,
Now, you used another one for serious topics.
yeah. This is a serious topic.
This one's for Mandela.
How are we starting this one then?
I don't even know.
You know, maybe it's best that you're kind of just guide. What would you like to know? We were there for the entire
Oh, you went to, but so you both went for the trial.
Yeah.
both weeks. Yeah.
All right. So for those who don't know, we're going to speak about the Michael Ward trial because we have two people in the studio that were actually in the court, saw the proceedings, heard the evidence, heard witness statements, and so on and so forth. Whereas me and Taze were only hearing what was posted
On socials.
on socials, on blogs, or by certain people. What happened to my man, the Myrad or whatever his name
Murad.
is?
Murad.
I heard he got kicked out. He got kicked out of the court or
Yeah.
something like that.
Well, day 2, he was out there, innit?
Because he was apparently saying stuff he shouldn't say.
Yeah. Contempt of court.
What exactly?
And
did
he was basically acting like he was there from day 1 as well, innit?
Okay.
So what Brent basically thinks is that somebody else was there and he got their notes. So he missed out key things.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when he spoke about certain things on day 2, he was saying certain things without context, which basically could have jeopardized the actual trial. You know what I'm saying? So he mentioned something about the blood, basically. Day 1, they already said from day dot that the blood, that the forensic examination of all the clothes showed no blood. There was nothing on it, right? But he didn't hear that. So he was there talking about, Michael Ward did so and so, and the girl had blood all over her trousers,
Already
her
that sounds
knickers.
mad as well.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was looking crazy. So
You have to delete his videos.
and so
videos.
the Wednesday and the
It
Thursday.
was already out. He already got mad numbers though.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. You know what I'm saying? So the Wednesday and the Thursday, there was some disruptions, and so there was like no court. So that during that time, now the judge has seen certain things, and that's got back to her. Now she's livid. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, she stops everything, calls him in, has a word with him for like 10 minutes, and then he's out there, man.
That's mad though.
So
Because
bad up.
you see what's sick about that is that shows. Obviously, police watch socials because they get evidence on people. But I never thought that judges and the judicial system would like catch on to that.
Yeah.
I just thought they would have kind of tried to put a lid on it or just told the jurors not to pay attention to social media. But they've actually said, no, this person's in the court.
Yeah.
Get him out.
Yeah. Because they've seen the detail that he's gone to, and like recognize he said certain things that he shouldn't have said. It was totally out of context. It was wrong. You know what I'm saying? So like you're saying, if the jury sees that, that's gonna color certain things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
That's a difficult one, I like, because I've always heard about a jury. I've never done it before, but I know people that have done it, and it's hard. Like, is it difficult to not be influenced by information that you probably heard or assumed on your part?
No, because you see, when I went to jury service, I noticed that a lot of people bring prejudice in there already. Like, that was the key thing I saw. Because remember, maybe because I do a pod, maybe because I'm an ethnic minority in the country. So the trial I had was a black boy that was drug dealing, a Somali boy, yeah? And they had they had body cameras. They raided his yard. They took his phones. There was nothing on his phones. When they raided his house, they found nothing, and it was his girlfriend that was the dealer. It was like a white girl. So when they went to the block, she was the one dealing. He was just, because it was his girlfriend, he was just on the block with her. So they were saying, it can't be her, it must be him, he's the dealer. And he's like, no, my girlfriend's the dealer. Like, I'm not the dealer, I'm just
Well, he's
with
actually
her.
telling them it's my girlfriend.
No, well, I don't think he told them that it was his
Oh,
girlfriend.
okay, cool. But he's saying it's not him. It's not him.
It's not him, innit?
Yeah.
And remember, you haven't found any drugs on him. You've checked his phones, no messages. You haven't seen him deal drugs once. You've seen this girl do it. So when we got into the room at the back, one policeman is like, no, someone said something like, so what do you think about the case? I'm just sitting there. And one policeman was like, yeah, I think he's guilty because we know that these kind of people. I said,
See what I'm saying?
what? So then from there, I just stood up and I'm like, nah, what do you mean these kind of people? What does that mean? And he started to like shuffle. I'm like, no, that makes sense. The judge said, use the evidence in these four walls and that's it. You're bringing in stuff from outside of like a prejudice. So I think with cases, that's the most important thing that I've noticed, that people bring in their prejudice. It's crazy, bro. I remember the media influences you a lot. So you might just see someone black and assume it's a drug case, he's done it, or robbery or anything like that, you will assume. That's why with jurors, if there's like a sexual assault case, they would want more women on the jury because they're more compassionate about the case. Whereas the less women, they see it as they're going to be less compassionate because they might be looking at it from the guy's point of view. So that's why they can take jurors off in it. Like at the beginning, they can,
Yeah.
A couple people went home still.
Crazy,
So in terms of the case, so how did it go? How was the first day, second day? Like how did it present itself that it went from Michael being accused of whatever to it getting to, come on, man, this is getting silly now. Because that's the thing I heard from a lot of people that were there, that people are actually angry.
That this went to
They even
trial.
went that
Even
far.
went to
Yeah.
trial in the first place because they're saying that if the police had already done their due diligence, we shouldn't have got here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what did you hear that made it seem as though, how did this get here?
I think, in fact, let's go for it day by day.
Yeah.
So Brent, you was there the first day, innit? So yeah, speak about the first day, and obviously I'll jump on.
All right. First day, he had opening statements from the prosecution and the defense. And that is when the prosecution essentially said, the defense is going to tell you about some blood. Yeah. That was apparently on the clothes, and the panty, and the vagins, on the bum bum. That my client essentially spoke to the police about, spoke to their friends about, mother, blah, 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 blah. Just so you know, CPS did a forensic test, scientific test, and there's no blood on any of the garments. Right?
That's the
So-
first lie.
But that's what the prosecution tried to slip in right at the beginning. You understand? And that's the day that Murad wasn't there. Stupid Willie.
The prosecution tried to get it out there quickly.
You know,
had
like
to say,
Eminem things.
like, don't worry about that. This is what? Don't worry about that. Don't try to do that one. Don't worry about that.
But we really didn't really know just how important it was until it is that we got into the meat and bones of it, innit? So, after the opening statements, then we watched the first video, which was a witness statement, and it was the alleged victim in a police station sitting down for an hour and 38 minutes. Now, it was broken up by a couple breaks, so we didn't finish the first video by the end of the day. There was like a half an hour still to go. In the first 5 to 10 minutes, the alleged victim had already made a statement, but the rest of the time was just the police asking clarifying questions and, you know, expanding on this, that, and next. So that was it for the first day. Yeah, that was it for the first day.
We got Sana in the chat, by the way. So at some point in time, maybe we could ring Sana,
Shout out Sana.
our podcast lawyer.
Should I
So
put
at
the
some point we can
should I put
maybe give her
Discord
a
on?
call and find out some bits. But Yeah, so Eman, so that was day one. So is there anything else you want to add to that? Day one? Or
No, so day one, I missed day one.
Okay.
So that's why, I missed day one. Day two basically was a continuation of that first video that Brent just mentioned, which was like what, an hour and 38 minutes,
Yeah.
something like that. And I could see immediately the contrast from how she was in that video to how she was in the second video. So the second video was an interview with CPS, but July 2024. So this is like 18 months after that first video. And I'm not to sound some type of way, but I'm hearing all like the buzzwords. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm uncomfortable, anxious. He was controlling. He was all those things that.
So those words weren't used in the original
Nah,
interview?
not at all. Not at all. And that CPS interview was basically at the beginning of it. They were like, "Okay, cool. We brought you in because there's certain things that we need to clarify, right?" And that's when they obviously asked certain questions. She's gone through the incident again, but at the end of it, they ask, "Is there anything you want to add?" And this is where I think one of the major lies comes forward, basically, right? So she's like, "Oh yeah, there is one thing. I'm aware that the defense, Michael Ward's going to be has presented some text messages. Now, my text messages I sent to my friend, I screenshotted them, but I deleted my side. So basically, everything on that I would have said is completely gone, right? And I'm aware that obviously, when you're looking at both text messages, you're going to see that mine are different to his, right? And the reason why I did it is because, actually, I'm not too sure why I did it, but I was embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want my friends to know I was still talking to Michael Ward. That's the reason why I deleted them. So I'm thinking to myself, this is where things are not adding up. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, we're only hearing her side of the story. We're not hearing Michael's, we're not hearing her friends yet. But within her story, I'm already thinking, why did you have to delete your messages that you sent to your friend? Because you're trying to tell your friends a different narrative to what's actually present. Do you know what I'm saying? And then obviously that becomes a bigger thing because Michael Ward's messages now tell the entire story. You know what I'm saying, that she was trying to hide, which is that this wasn't him bothering you. This was a conversation that you guys was having over days. Do you get what I'm saying? In fact, the first message because basically they started talking on Snapchat. And obviously on Snap, none of the messages are saved. The only message that was saved was the postcode that he sent to her for the after party, right? So the first message he sends on iMessage, this is Michael, kiss, kiss. By the way, to answer your question, I'm going to Italy, right? So this is the obvious conversation that you guys are having.
So in inverted commas, did him moving the conversation to iMessage help save him? Because if
Pretty much,
if the messages stayed on Snap and then
100%, yeah,
then
exactly, it would have just been her word against his word.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have seen
Any thread.
nothing. You know what I'm saying? And you wouldn't have seen that there was a motive behind her deleting her messages. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
it would just-
especially
it would
that.
just- it deletes because it's Snapchat.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't want to fast. Actually, I'll save my question for later. Yeah, I'll try to remember it.
Why don't you say it now?
No, because it's
Is it-
basically
it's
the whole
later
case.
on?
Yeah, it's later. Yeah, later. Yeah. So that's day
That's day two.
2, but then day 2 led to you recording your video in the car, fresh trim.
No.
that was
Was that day one?
That was the end of the trial.
Oh, that was the end.
That was just Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Because Eman was vexed. Remember, Eman had collected that over days, like spirit bomb. Like, He was angry because I've never seen you make a video like that. I've seen you speak about certain topics and cool, but that one was. You see the issue. Maybe issue is the wrong word, but when it comes to rape and sexual assault, because so many cases that are the guy is guilty get through the net, and because it's so hard to prove, I feel like, how do I word this? Men tend to look at sexual assault as, let's hear the facts before we move on this, because we're seeing it from the lens of a guy.
Yeah.
In terms of we could be
In that situation. Yeah.
So let's let the system do its job. Women look at it like, no, this could be me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And I know someone who's had an issue or been abused, or I've been on the train and the guy's done something, I've been in it. Do you know what I'm saying? So women look at it like, I've been through it, but I haven't said it.
Yeah.
Or I know someone who's been through something and hasn't said it.
Didn't said it. Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I get.
Sorry to cut you. Even people who have said it, gone to trial, and
Exactly.
the person's gotten off. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So because men have got off and because it's so hard to prove. Even Sana was saying that I didn't even know that usually a grape case, if it's maybe reported today, will go to court maybe 2030.
Yeah, 100%.
It takes 2 to 4 years to get there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, and within that time,
Yeah, anything happens.
anything can happen. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so, I kind of, it's a weird one because I get why women are on a vibe of believe women because so many. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then also get why people are like, yes, believe a woman, but let's see what's happened.
Yes.
So I just think that's why it's such a volatile situation, and it's very hard. That's why I'm not really hard on women who say that because I get it.
Yeah. It's understandable. That's the thing. It's definitely understandable. I think for me, because I put so much weight on how I perceive a rapist, I think it's one of the most cardinal sins
Yeah,
ever.
heinous crimes. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's like, if we know unequivocally this person's committed rape,
Bury him underneath.
100% with immediate effect. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's insane to me. So that means if you're going to put that jacket on somebody, we have to be sure.
it's got to fit.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what my thing is. Like, I understand, obviously, we don't have the bandwidth in society to look at every single case, us as individually, like case by case. But in situations where you can, let's look into it. And this was one of those situations where we could. You know what I'm saying? Because we was there, and I'm seeing how the BBC is putting out certain things, and they're just painting the entire court proceedings in a particular way. They're just talking about all of her situations and the things she's accusing Michael of, but not talking about the inconsistencies in the story. All of this is happening on the same day, but you're picking and choosing what you want to do to make Michael look a particular way. And this is why it's so important to have that representation from our community in court. You know what I'm saying? And so when it's there, and granted, I know a lot of people, in fact, everyone didn't know that, how do I put this? The person who accused him wasn't part of the community, right? People are obviously going to be thinking, okay, cool, this might be somebody else. They might not necessarily be thinking about the identity of that person. You know what I'm saying? But to me, I'm seeing this as also an attack on a black man because of how the threshold should have been a particular way. But like we said, based on everything that we heard and saw and the evidence, the fact that the prosecution took the time from day one to say, you know what I'm saying, the blood on the panties, the blood, it just doesn't exist. Like, why are we here? Why are we here? So I'm thinking about this, you know what I'm saying? So my thing is, if we have the resources to be there, right, and we've let people know to some degree, okay, that we're there, let's wait. And when people have come out and said, yeah, we were there, and this is the evidence we're going to present to you, I'm saying at least, again, give the man the benefit of the doubt, if we can.
All right, so that's another question to pose for the room. Do you believe that names, the same way she's anonymous, and the same way we don't know who she is, do you believe that when someone is accused of a crime, they too should be anonymous until the verdict? For example, so if guy A has done it and he's famous, if he gets guilty, tabloids, do your thing, run off with a story. But the issue is, for example, with Michael now, some people are going to say that his career is going to take some kind of hit.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the same anymore. In terms of PR, although he's been found not guilty, certain brands might be a little bit, because we know that in 2026 it's all about PR now. It's all about clean slate. It's all about, do you know what I'm saying? And also, he's from the community. So what do you say, just for the room, what did the room say to that argument in terms of anonymity until a verdict?
Yeah. Personally, I think they should remain anonymous even after the verdict, you know. And
Well, even if they're guilty?
not as in
I'm talking about just
about the victim.
No, I'm talking about both sides. For example, the same way we didn't know who the victim was,
Okay.
which is fine. I'm saying that Michael has been found not guilty, but his name was spread through the papers, and this happened. So now people for months have been saying certain things, drawing conclusions, but now he's not guilty. You're not going to have the same energy is not going to be there
For her.
No, for him.
Okay.
He didn't do it, blah, blah, blah. The paper's just going to go quiet now.
Yeah.
Or at least one story and done. Whereas the blogs, whatever, we kept seeing the stories. I'm saying, even people like I think when Ryan Giggs slept with his brother's wife,
Mm.
there was a gagging order on the papers for a while because I'm just saying certain people when they have money, the gagging order can happen to papers where you can't talk about me until there's a verdict or until a certain date. So I'm saying within this system, should it be a case of
The accused remain
the accused
anonymous.
remain anonymous like the defendant? I mean, the defendant remains anonymous until a decision. Once they're guilty, papers do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But before that time, because remember, this is damaging to livelihood, families,
100%.
reputations. So if you're guilty, that's the cross to bear.
Yeah.
No one cares.
100%.
Whereas if you're not guilty, like Michael,
Yeah.
do you know what I'm saying? Because he could have just gone away now and been like,
exactly, and move on. Yeah.
do you know what I'm saying? So that's the only question I'm asking the room in terms of, or is it a case of it's a double standard? It is what it is.
No, I don't think that's fair because, like you said, like there could be like irreparable damage to somebody's career. Imagine you're spending maybe 20 years, 30 years building yourself up to a particular place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your entire brand, everything, your livelihood, everything depends on this, and it's thrown away because somebody's made a particular allegation against you. Happens every day, and it's not right. You know what I'm saying? Because how do you quantify that? What type of compensation are you going to get? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And often you don't even get anything that's up to what you've worked for. You know what I'm saying? So 100%, I don't think it should be out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially as the public isn't going to do anything with that information but abuse you. So why do we need to know? But if it is now that you're an animal, then 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that.
You know?
What happened on the following days?
All right. So,
How long was the trial? 4 days?
no, it was 2 weeks.
Oh, serious?
2 weeks, yeah. But altogether, I think it was like, what, 8 days, man? Seven days?
It's
I felt like it was like 4 days or something. It felt like a week. Obviously, I'm not paying attention like that, but
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what was on day. Okay, so Tuesday, that's when we saw the second interview.
Put the timeline up.
Yeah, yes, please.
So,
or I was going to say just speak about the key things that maybe swung the case in terms of key moments that was like, oh, this is what happened.
I think, you know, I think a lot of the time people don't recognize, I mean, maybe I'm going to sound a bit silly saying this, but I think a lot of people don't recognize that at the end of the day, it's this person versus this person's narrative. And so the only way we can ascertain who to kind of believe is the inconsistencies present in that person's narrative. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, nobody was there. You know what I'm saying? So I think when she took the stand, which was on, what day was that?
Tuesday.
That was on Tuesday, yeah. Again, the thing she was saying, it was very much a repeat of the second CPS interview. She kept saying certain things, man. Like, I want to actually get certain words for you. But she seemed very...
Coached.
Yeah, 100%. That's the word right there. She was coached, man. There were certain words.
You would have rehearsed.
Yeah,
I'm not saying rehearse to lie, but I'm saying if I was going to go to court, I would rehearse what I was going to say because I know that I'm going to get grilled, or I know that they're going to try and find holes in my story. So, so isn't that normal to be coached, though?
It is to I guess to be prepared for certain things. I understand, but I think sometimes it can be too obvious because you're using particular buzzwords. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like an interview.
Yeah.
I need to show I have to say I've got this particular skill and all this type of stuff to swing the jury. Do you know what I'm saying? To swing the person who's going to employ you. And I think that became quite obvious to me, especially as those words and certain things wasn't present in the first interview. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think both of them definitely had counsel.
As in Michael's all.
100%.
100%. He was yes, miss, and no, miss, and yeah.
I don't know if it's just that. It's just that also the language. I think you'd be silly not to.
Not to, yeah. I agree.
You know?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying that it's a bit kind of, it's like, because she prepared, can we, do you know what I'm saying? That I wouldn't be shocked at it because I'm just like, your lawyer would have got you ready for this.
Yeah.
And maybe you would have been at home going over your story and maybe, because obviously you're here to prove your story is correct and that you're telling the truth. So you're going to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. But I think it's just maybe the choice of words and certain things. I think her demeanor and even, remember, she started suggesting that the first incident that happened in the car wasn't consensual. And this is basically what I'm speaking to, because initially in that CPS interview, there was no debate about what happened in the first car. She said all the detail and said, yes, consensual. Have no issue with that.
That's what she said first.
That's what she was saying, right? Understand now, it's like, on second thoughts, thinking back, I'm not too sure if I was really there. I felt uncomfortable and it was awkward when I left. So I'm not too sure if I was really consenting. You know what I'm saying? So it became trying to make it seem as though he was in control of everything. She had no control of anything from as soon as possible, basically, in the entire story. So
Sana's just said you're not allowed to coach a witness, so is there a different word that you don't want to use? What's the correct word, Sana?
No. She's saying that I guess the lawyers aren't allowed to do it. So if we are saying it kind of seemed that way,
So she's been
that's
coached.
wrong. But
No, I know, but
it's
I'm
not,
saying
it's not permitted.
Is it? But what's the word for it? Is it prepare?
No,
Go to court.
yeah, all right. So
That's what I'm saying,
so
yeah.
So I think what we're saying is it sounded like she
practiced.
practiced, but Sana's saying you can practice and you can prepare yourself, but if your lawyer has coached you in saying when you get on the stand, you got to say this, that's against the law because you're telling her what story she should tell.
No, I know, but
how she's saying it.
we're assuming that this is what happened because based on the first interview and then the second interview. So I'm saying because they're using the word coach, which is incorrect. What is the other word?
No, I don't think Sana's saying we're incorrect in using the word. Sana's just saying
It's not
as a
permitted.
lawyer, you're not allowed to coach
Oh, okay,
your
cool.
defendant because it's
Yeah. Because I guess you're trying to steer the conversation. You're trying to steer that narrative. And I think that's what she was trying to do, man. Like, there was a lot of the dropping of uncomfortable. Like, that's the word I kept hearing, uncomfortable. And he was in control. And I tried to do this and try to do that, but I couldn't do it. Like, I never said no, but I froze. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was a lot of, I didn't have choice here. Do you know what I'm saying? And a lot of that wasn't present in the first one. Granted, sometimes with time, you're able to, you know what I'm saying, like recall certain things and process certain things and articulate yourself better, right? Because you're a bit further away from the incident. But it just didn't seem genuine to me. You know what I'm saying? I tried to sit there unbiased, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the first time I ever seen Michael in person. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going there thinking, okay, yeah, this is my guy. I'm listening to the case. I've only heard her story. I'm seeing her on the stand, and I'm just not seeing, the coherence, man. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing the correlation between everything.
So then, when did Michael take the stand?
That was in the second week. This was after her two friends took the stand as well.
Okay.
So her friends.
Yes, what was that? So I heard that there were inconsistencies with the story in terms of what her friend said and what she said. There was inconsistencies.
Yeah, and they were finding certain things out on the stand. You know what I'm saying? Because
About each other.
about what
The story.
about the story,
Yeah.
about what the complainant was doing. Because they had no idea that when she got in the car, she was texting Michael. You know what I'm saying? No idea. That was happening on Snap. You know what I'm saying? And remember, according to the story, as soon as she got into the car, her friend said, "What's going on? Did he rape you?" First thing,
Just off the jump.
I'm telling you.
That's what she said in the original.
Yeah.
But then the friends are saying she didn't say
No, I'm saying that's what her friend said on the stand. Right, Brent?
Yeah, the thing is, how we all are doing this is going to be very messy.
There's not in
If there
order.
was a structure.
Yeah.
Because the question you just asked is now, I understand why you got confused.
Well, who got confused?
Marvin.
No, because that sounds mad to me. As in like
Yeah.
that's the first because you wouldn't.
Why would that be the first thing you
The
said?
first thing you say is, "Ask what happened."
Mm-hmm.
Did you get? Do you know what I'm saying? That would
Yeah.
be the first thing you'd say.
So wait, hold on. What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, let's go.
Yeah, because you haven't said what happened.
Should we start from the top? From
Yeah,
the
like
story?
what happened first, and
Okay.
then talk about why it went to. Do you know what I'm saying? Like what happened?
Okay, cool.
So-
Or what are the inconsistencies? in
No.
terms of-
What happened? We don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. So I can't. You see, like for example, him saying the girl went back and said, "Did you get okay?" But what happened?
Yeah.
What happened in the first car?
Yeah.
I'm back from where?
Yeah,
to-
do you know what I mean, we don't know what's happened.
No, I
first.
get that, but Eman's saying that what happened, the two friends have different.
Yeah, but what happened?
No one knows because
That's why I said let's start with what happened first.
Everyone's got a different account.
No.
No.
Let's not assume. Let's just.
Yeah.
No
You
problem.
man, just say
Start-
what happened first.
Start with the
What's up, bro?
the victim's story.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the
Well,
story.
her take.
Okay,
cool.
cool.
Yeah. Cool.
And let everybody know this is her take,
Yeah.
right? Go on.
All right. So this is only her take.
Yeah.
Right. So there's a WhatsApp group, right? There's 4 girls in the group. One of them already, she can't make it, right? She's working. And apparently, I think the night before they went out as well, had all night and whatnot. And so they're like, okay, cool. What are we doing tonight? And one of the girls, she knows like Michael's boy. So she puts in a flyer saying, look, Michael Ward's got an event, a party, do you want to come down? All white party, right? So like, okay, yeah, 100%, let's go. Um, the complainant, right? She basically says to her friend, okay, cool, do you know who this is? She's like, not too sure. So she goes and Googles Michael Ward, takes some pictures, screenshots it, throws in the group, all that type of stuff. So they say, okay, cool, we're going to go down. So they go down, drive about an hour and a half into London. So they're not from London, yeah? And they're meant to go Infinity Bar, Gants Hill.
Yeah.
So they go there, pull up now, park up. As soon as they jump out of the car, they're hearing voices like, oh, like, man, them are calling them. Turn around, it's Michael Ward and his boy. Start talking. And well, according to her, initially, there's flirting between the two of them, right? She's flattered that obviously, like, this is Michael Ward, you know what I'm saying, Jamie from Top Boy, hollering at me. The guy that, the party that we're going to, the first person that sees him, cool, start talking, whatever. And she gives him her snap. Cool. They go into the event, and every now and again in the event, well, this is a family and friends event, right? So I think Michael was basically saying it was like maybe 175 people, family and friends, but to bring it to full capacity, 250, friends of friends could have come as well. This is how they got invited. So he's doing these rounds like throughout the night. Every now and again he'll go up to her and be like, "Oh, we saying that you need a drink, all that type of stuff, right? Cool." And he's got her a couple of drinks or whatever. And this is where some of her story starts to change, because initially she doesn't mention that he made her feel uncomfortable in the club. But now she's introduced this idea that he must have come up to her and said, "Oh, like, how come you're not smiling? Are you not having a good time?" That made me feel uncomfortable. I don't know why, but I don't know. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? This is what she's saying. Okay, cool. Eventually, party's done. She goes outside and she messages Michael saying, "Oh, I'm waiting by my friend's car." And she ends up waiting like 20, 30 minutes. Yeah. He comes out with his boy and they go to the car because their car is parked right in front of her friend's car. So she's not driving. It's her friend, one of the girls from the group chat. He sees her outside. They start talking. He's like, "Oh, there's a lot of people around. Let's go into my boy's car." So they go into the back of his boy's car, and his boy is also in the driving seat, right? But they're in the back seat. They're kissing, start getting intimate, touching, all that type of stuff, right? Do we need to go into the details? Certain things?
It's important because people will
Yeah, that's true. That's
complain.
true. Yeah, that's true. So
If you don't mind, mind you.
Huh?
No.
Yeah, so touching her, puts his hands inside her trousers, fingers are everything, right? So his boy is in the front seat, all that type of stuff's happening. She's kissing him. She says, "Oh, it only took like 3 or 4 minutes." And then after they stopped and she left the car. Her friend's account, by the way, say they were there for like 15 minutes. Either way, she leaves, right? He's like, "Okay, cool. There's an after party, yeah? Are you down?" She's like, "Okay, I'm going to ask my friends, whatever. I'll send you the postcode anyway when I get it." Because he ain't got the postcode yet. So she goes into her friend's car. She says she goes back laughing, but she's laughing only because it's awkward, right?
That's what she said.
This is what she says, yeah? Now, and this is where I guess the narrative of the two friends change as well, because one friend says she comes back and she's kind of got like I don't know, some sort of quiet demeanor kind of sort of thing. And her other friend corroborates her and says, no, she came back laughing. Almost like she's excited about what's just happened, right? And again, on the stand now, she now says, "Okay, because I felt awkward when I got into the car, I told my friends something doesn't feel right." Again, we're now being introduced to this new sort of feeling, yeah? So something doesn't feel right. And then we unanimously agreed, cool, we're going to head back home, yeah? Even though they're waiting there for about 20 minutes or so. But they decide they're going to go back home. But they all want to go toilet. So we're going to drive to the McDonald's, and then from there, we're going to go toilet. By that time, they must have received the postcode, yeah? So they've gone to McDonald's. She said the McDonald's was closed. Still need to go toilet. Postcode's here. Okay, cool. Let's go to the after party, use the toilet there, and then fly back to ends, right? That's when they've gone to the after party. Again, this is just her account. They've gone there, seen quite a few man them there and whatnot, but they queue up for the toilet, leave. As soon as they're leaving now, that's when Michael pulls up with his boy. And then obviously he gets out, they start talking as a group sort of thing. But he says to her, "Oh, look, my friend's car's down there. I want to get something from the car. Like, let's go. Like, I want to talk to you." So he goes with her. Apparently, Brent, you were saying, I think, in her first account, she mentions how he said to her, let me go ahead and walk a few steps behind me, sort of thing. Understand she doesn't mention that. But anyway, they end up going towards the car, jump in the front seat, he's in the driver's seat, she's in the passenger seat, start talking, then progresses to the kissing and whatnot. And hands are touching all that type of stuff. And then he says, let's go to the back seat. And apparently she's like, I don't really feel comfortable. Like, why should we go back there? And she's like, no matter what I said, he just had an answer for everything, right? And eventually, I ended up agreeing to go back into the back seat. So he goes into the back seat. I guess he gives more detail on how he gets there, but essentially they don't come out of the car; they go through the middle. So he ends up behind the passenger seat. She ends up behind the driver's seat. Start kissing there. I think she at that point gets on top of him. He starts like kissing her breasts and whatnot. Hands in trousers. Starts fingering her. This is when she says, he then fingers like her anus as well. So like at the same time, all that type of stuff. So that's one of the counts as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then eventually he then opens up his trousers, pulls his dick out, tells her, if I tell you to suck my dick, what are you gonna do? It's like, I don't know. If I tell you to suck my dick, what are you gonna do? I guess suck it then. And then basically she does that. And basically in the second account, or rather on the stand, this is when she starts talking about how aggressive he was in the terms of him being flirty in the beginning, but now this was a different Michael. This is what she's saying. Like all of that niceness, charming nature of Michael was gone. Do you know what I'm saying? He was much more direct, much more demanding of certain things, right? And then eventually he pulled down her trousers, really pulled it down and everything, being aggressive. And then basically put her in a doggy, tried to have sex with her, but was limited for space, stops, tells her to suck his dick again. But before that, I believe, we don't actually know the sequence, but essentially around that time there, she opens the door. So this is what she's saying. She opens the door. He tells her, close the door. Then tells her, okay, suck my dick again, all that type of stuff. Then he's about to finish, comes in her mouth, and she swallows. Then he sits back. Then they start talking. He's on his phone, starts talking about work, saying how busy he is, his schedule, things of that nature. But during that time, though, she also mentions messaging her friend. So she messages her friend. In fact, she's on the phone, right? But she doesn't say what Michael says initially. But essentially, she messages her friend to basically pull up, right? But what we come to find out is that Michael said to her, tell your friends to come, because she's like, I'm messaging my friend that I'm going to be 2 minutes, right? Because they might be wondering where I am, type of thing. It's like, yeah, just tell them to pull up, this, that, and the third. So they come. So as they go to the car, they pulled up, seeing all the windows are like misty and all foggy and whatnot. And they've looked in and seen them kissing, right? So they've just parked up. Apparently they beeped the horn, but just chilled in the car. So it's the two girls that she came with, plus Michael's boy as well, chilling in the back of the car. So whilst everything's done now, they're just talking and whatnot. She then he basically says to her, okay, cool, when am I seeing you? Like, I want to see you later today. And she's like, okay, send me the details and I'll see what I can do. And he's like, what do you mean see what you could do? Like, that doesn't sound like confident. Like, am I going to see you? And she's like, yeah, just send me the details, I'll see you. Like, okay, cool, whatever. Again, she's stressing the point that he's not being that charming guy that she first met, innit? Then eventually she leaves, goes into her friend's car. He sends an emoji, like a crying smiley emoji and a heart, which he basically says, it's just like a little I miss you type of situation. She goes back to the car. And again, this is all her narrative. She's saying she gets back. She's not really talking. And Michael's boy is still in the car, innit? And that's when her friend says, what happened? Did he rape you?
Yeah. Michael's boy's in the car.
Yeah.
He heard that.
I believe so. But again, this is from her narrative. So we don't know any of this. We don't even know if it even happened, right? But you're saying it didn't. But anyway, this is what she said to him. And then obviously her friend says, basically I realized that was a bit too much. And so she kind of said, did he like SA you or whatever? And she's like, let's just go home. And then they obviously clocked that, okay, wait, something's happened. So they tell him to leave. So he leaves, goes about his business. And she's in the car. And then basically she says, let's go. So they head back to wherever they're going. I think along that that journey, I think based on her friend's testimony, they basically tell her, look, go online, order an STI kit. And that's when she does that, and then ticks the box of sexually abused, whatever. And then basically they head back. So remember, Michael's messaged her, right? She's also messaged back saying, enjoy your night. So her friends don't know this though. So this is the part where the story kind of seems some type of way, because yeah, they don't know that he's messaged her. Then he also says to her, oh, when you get in, let me know. You know what I'm saying? She gets on, does, and lets him know. And basically that's what happens that day. Yeah, that's pretty much her narrative. Yeah, pretty much. So obviously there were some inconsistencies where when her friend gets involved and certain things, and just in terms of, I guess, how she behaves when she got back to the car, was she laughing, was she not laughing, how long she was there, the messaging.
You got to follow through to
Yeah.
telling the friend,
Yeah.
going on a holiday,
Okay,
and
cool.
the mother.
Yeah.
That's still part of her.
Yeah, 100%.
story.
So I'll also mention a part that she doesn't mention, and this is about where she messages the group. So basically, one of her friends mentioned that she calls her crying the next morning, I believe, right? And this is because her ex-boyfriend at the time, who's her boyfriend currently, basically was calling her, like, and he called her like typically every day type thing, innit? So he's calling her and saying, oh, like, where did you go? You went out again? Da, da, da. Who was you with? What happened? And then she messages in the group saying, how am I going to tell her ex-boyfriend what I've done? Yes.
She's basically cheated. Okay.
Right. So that's one of the things. Yeah.
Eh,
But why you got to tell him?
not really.
That's what I'm thinking as well.
But they're not together.
They're not together.
Yeah.
But they're trying though.
Rekindling, yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Why have you got to tell him?
So I guess the sentiment is still.
Yes, the sentiment's
Yeah.
still cheating. You say why you got to tell him. I get that, but like if you're trying to rekindle with your girl
Yeah.
and she's gone out and had a bend on a bender and slept with a guy in the back of a car,
Yeah, why would she tell me?
why would she tell? No, because she wants to be honest.
That honesty will never get you. You're not going over that.
It's not about going anywhere.
That's
But
the whole point. Like,
I get that, but
you've
she's
done
trying to be
something
honest
wrong-
though.
You've done something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to be honest, bro. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But you should have had this clarity before. Now do you know what I'm saying? If my girl,
Oh yeah.
my girl cheated with a guy at the back of a car, you can't tell me and say be understanding.
You added that. Who added
No,
that?
I'm saying, so you're telling me for your good, not mine. It's not for my benefit. you tell me.
No, I get that part. But what I'm saying is, she's gone in the group chat, and the girls are she's asking the girls for advice, and the advice is, how do I tell my partner who I'm trying to rekindle with, or ex-partner who I'm trying to rekindle with, essentially. So she's got that weighing on her. Is what I'm.
With that weighing on you. am I going mad here, bro?
You're getting mad because you're Marvin Abbey, bro. What I'm saying.
I don't
yeah.
understand what's going on. Like,
I get you.
no, but am I
No, okay. So
am I
imagine.
not straight or
Okay.
something?
No. But it's no. Okay. Let me use a different term. So let's say the man them go on holiday,
Yeah.
and there's one man who's married,
Yeah.
but he does a mad thing, and he comes home and he messages the group chat, "Yo, you man, I'm feeling a bit guilty. How do I tell my missus?"
Are you sick?
No, no, I get what you're saying.
No, you don't.
But the
know what I'm
question's
saying.
valid though.
It's not valid. This question is not valid at all. Are you?
So are you
Go
really
ahead.
answering this question?
I'm not even answering it. Because this clarity should have been here
Before
when
you did what you
when
done.
were on holiday.
yeah,
If
before.
you're married,
But
you
you-
got a missus. Why are you cheating on
What,
holiday?
they think this is the same space?
So if you've cheated on your holiday, don't come and give me guilt when we get back to Heathrow.
Don't burden me.
Don't burden me.
I hear what you're saying, but it's a valid question to
now,
ask though.
now your girl's gonna be looking at me sideways like I was involved.
Yes,
You saw
no,
what man
but
doing.
my thing is, they're already sideways anyway because they drove past the car, saw it steamy. The girls, so now the friends know. No, but the friends know something happened.
No, I get that. But I'm just. Oh, so you're saying she's doing?
She's already dragged them in there.
No. You're saying that because of. Oh, I get what you're saying. Like,
Yeah.
they might look at her and be like, "I thought you were rekindling it with Brad."
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
There's that as well.
There's that.
And there's
Okay.
also what actually happened. Because you know sometimes you could do stuff with girls and then they'll tell their bridges, nah, we just kissed. But then these time more stuff happens. So there's all that playing in probably in her mind as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but for her to message that in the group, like you said, you would have just hugged it and moved on. But she's messaging the group to maybe get advice. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's what she's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And
Do we get their responses?
No. We
Okay.
don't know nothing, right? And then according to her narrative as well, I think the following day, she's meant to be going to Sweden, right? It's meant to be going somewhere, yeah. And then basically, she goes to her friend's house that she's going with, basically spending the night. So in the morning they can, go together.
Yeah.
And that's when she tells her. So apparently she's saying, okay, cool. I don't I don't want this holiday to feel some type of way in it, with me having this burden or whatever. Let me tell my friend, and I don't want it to, you know what I'm saying? So that's when she tells her friend. And so her friend gives a statement, a written statement. She doesn't turn up to court, but she gives a written statement. I can tell you about that a bit later. But basically, so she knows about it. And then, yeah, then they basically go to their holiday. And now on holiday now, this is basically where we found out about the messaging. So again, Michael's not thinking anything. They're still talking on Snap, right? And then I think along that journey, her friend maybe asked her, "Oh, what's going on with the person that obviously did so and so to you?" She's like, "Oh yeah, he keeps messaging me." So then she screenshots it, but before she screenshots it, she deletes all of her side.
Oh, it makes sense now because being from the outside looking in, it seems as though she gave the text messages to the police or whoever and deleted her messages. But then now you're saying that her and Michael were talking for days and days afterwards while she was on holiday. It kind of makes sense that the narrative that she's told her friends, if she shows the screenshots of her talking normally, her friends will question it. Like,
Exactly.
"Oh, man, so why is it?"
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. But then she says in her second interview with CPS that, "Oh, I only did it because I was embarrassed. Because obviously it's like, it's going to look weird that I'm talking to this guy who raped me." You know what I'm saying? So I felt kind of weird. So, yeah, I just deleted all my messages. So I didn't have anything to explain pretty much. So none of them knew any of this stuff till later. And I'll tell you when, basically. So that's basically what happens with that. Obviously she tells us about the call that she gets from the clinic that calls up to basically follow up about the sexual abuse claim. She misses the first call because she's on holiday. When she gets back, she speaks to them. So when she gets back also, this is when she tells her mom.
She told her mum after the conversation dried up between her and.
Yeah, so basically on holiday, a few days later, let's just say, I think they stopped talking on the 5th. She must have gone on holiday, on the 3rd maybe? So yeah, it was a few days. It was just a couple of days of talking. But after that, basically, the conversation just fizzled out. Yeah. He was busy as well. He was saying he was busy. Like the next 2-3 weeks was just full up with stuff, right? He had a film he had to do press for. He was going to Italy to shoot another film, all that type of stuff. So it just fizzled out. And then obviously, like Ben was saying, when she's got back now from holiday, so the rest of the holiday, no talk to Michael. Then obviously she calls her mum to be like, "Oh, mum, I need to talk to you about something." And she tells her mum, starts crying, tells her mum. And her mum tells the police. And that's basically how everything comes forward.
No, what did she tell her mum?
She says she got raped, right?
She didn't tell her mum about the first car.
No. Oh, yeah, we're going to come back to
All
that.
right, okay.
Yeah, we're going to
Wait,
come back.
wait.
She didn't tell her mum about the first part. Oh, she didn't tell her mum about she met him in the car first and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what? But not in a rude way. But why would you tell her that? Because if you're saying the great was the second part. Oh, but you said that she mentioned. No, yeah, if she's saying the great was the second part, that's the only part she would say, no?
Well, she got fingered in the first car.
Yeah.
She told the police
Yeah.
everything was consensual in the first car.
Yeah.
She didn't tell her mum anything about the first car. She just got out of the club, and I got raped.
Okay. But then one could argue, I'm just playing devil's advocate, but one could argue that
It's the only relevant part.
that's the only relevant part, that's the wrong part, if that makes sense.
No, but it sets the mother now not thinking that she was.
Was already done something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
She didn't give any consent for anything. I mean,
no, I get that, but that it's apples and pears, isn't it?
Yeah, and the thing that's I'm stumped on. Can you read the friend's statement that didn't come to court?
Okay, so 2 friends gave statements and her mom gave statements.
Yeah.
So the first friend, the one that she
She
basically...
went on holiday with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Basically, the rough notes is she didn't attend the party. She saw her at her house on the evening of January 3rd. Her friend, basically, before going to sleep, said that she had to tell her something and needed to make sense of it, right? And basically, she tells her, "I'm in a parked car." Along the way, she's basically saying, basically, when she tells her friends, "I'm in a parked car," basically, she messages them. This is when she tells them to pull up, basically. "I'm in a parked car with so-and-so license plate, come and see me." She basically says that she was crying when she told her, and basically said that Michael was heavy-handed and grabbed her. Also said he was aggressive, said he was heavy-handed and he was forceful. Right, so these are the words I'm making note of, yeah? Said that he forced her head down for oral, yeah? Said that the dress had blood in it, but then she hid her clothes from her mum, yeah? And that he was messaging on Snap, and basically that friend told her to block him. Obviously, she hasn't blocked him.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the friend's account.
This is a
One of
friend's
the
account.
friends.
This is the friend that she went on holiday with.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what the other friend?
So the other friend now, she basically says, basically she texted her on WhatsApp saying that she wanted to talk to her. And so they spoke on FaceTime. This was the 9th of January. And basically he was just saying pretty much the same sort of narrative. Basically it was just her and Michael. And then he put his hands in her clothes. She felt uncomfortable. She tried to open the door, but he demanded that she close the door. He forced her to give her oral sex. Michael forced her to have sex, but it was against her consent and she didn't want to. So those are the main things that I picked up from that narrative, from her statement.
So similarities then.
Yeah, the
Okay,
similarities.
I thought that the friends had different accounts.
It's the ones that won't understand. So 2 of her friends came there and took the stand as well.
So then this is 4 girls in total now.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
it's the same 2
No.
on the night is
No.
the same 2 that took the stand.
No.
So where these 2 that took the stand? Where were they? They
No,
were there
no,
for-
sorry.
No,
The 2
it-
girls
it-
that took the stand were the
yeah.
2 that were there on the night. But these 2 that I just read,
Different
these were different girls. So the first girl that I just read was the girl she went on holiday with.
So it's not the same.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the other girl that was in the WhatsApp group but couldn't make it that night down to London, that was the second statement I read.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the third written statement was from her mum. So now her mum says that basically the complainant sat her mum down, burst out crying, said that Michael Wood raped her, and then she started crying. Basically, the party ended, and he sent her the postcode for the after party. Basically, they were kissing, and the mum makes a note to say, yeah, this was fine. But then he put his hands down her trousers. He was forceful. He put his fingers in her anus and in her vagina. They had sex, but he didn't ejaculate. Then he did it afterwards in her mouth. Then after, she said that she went online on the way home to order tests because obviously Michael didn't use protection. And the mum is also saying that her daughter basically kept the blood-stained clothes in the dresser and said that there was blood in the clothes because Michael Wood was so forceful. So this is what the mum's saying. So obviously I haven't told exactly the entire story because pretty much the whole story is here. But the main points that are the ones I wrote down. Her mum explicitly said there was blood in the clothes, as in this is what her daughter's telling her. Okay. My daughter's basically saying
Not that she's
blood
seen
in the
it.
clothes. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, because Michael Wood was so forceful. That was the sentence. Yeah, and yeah, like I said, scientific forensic examination, man. You know what I'm saying, of her trousers, her panties, her top, not a single drop of blood. Nothing.
Was there
She
a
said-
substitute used, or because I heard?
There's no catch up.
Okay.
It's nonsense. So, she said that she isn't Clement. She said that when she went home, she wiped her vagins and her bum bum, and it was bleeding and it was painful.
Yeah.
There was blood in her panties and blood on the tights, and she kept all the clothes. You understand?
Hid them from her mum.
So anybody hearing that, and this is what this stupid Willie Murad went and basically sent his video. Anybody hearing that alongside anything that BBC had already basically put up, you're only going to think this is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the fact that this didn't exist at all, mental.
Okay.
Oh, so you're saying, so basically what you're saying is, when Murad or whatever, he mentioned it like it was a key part of the case, or it was mentioned that this is what happened, where
He wasn't there on day 1 where they threw it out.
Yeah.
and in reality, the prosecution said there was no blood.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
That's why his video was a bit.
Mm-hmm. He's only mentioned that there was blood. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Okay, so is there anything else?
So what was different from our friends' testimonies then, in terms of the 2 friends that jumped on the stand?
Mm-hmm.
What were the inconsistencies with what they said, or was what they said consistent with what she said? Because remember that, because now, all right, so there's 4 girls.
Yes.
There's the 2 that was with her, they took the stand. There's the one she went on holiday with, and then there's the one who couldn't make it on that night.
Yeah.
Correct. There's 4 girls here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And the reason why Brent mentioned the fact that she left out the first part is because all of those people with the written statements, none of them knew about the first part.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, like you're saying, obviously you could play devil's advocate and be like, okay, wait a minute, she didn't need to mention that part. But that sets the tone, though. You know what I'm saying? You know full well that if you're telling somebody, okay, cool, you engaged in consensual sex, whatever, first time you met them in the back of the car, and then it happens again, they might be thinking, okay, this is not as clear cut as if you just tell me he gets you in the back of one car and this happens. Do you know what I'm saying? And so the defense basically says it's no surprise that none of those people in their narrative know about the first part. None of them.
Yeah, but you see me. The reason why I'm playing devil's advocate here is because I feel like if you're talking to the police or you're talking to the court, we have to hear everything that happened because we need a total story and a picture of what's happened here.
Yeah.
Whereas, for example, if I go to the club and I get rushed, and I tell Tazer, I haven't got to tell Tazer that I was chatting to these man for 10 minutes before and we were cool. That's not relevant to the story. These man beat me up, bro. That's the part of the story I'm not gonna say to Tazer, yeah, me and these man were cool, blah blah. I could, but that doesn't change the fact that I've been beaten up. So I'm saying I get the point where people can say in hindsight she should have told everyone, but the most important fact here is this happened at the back of the car. The accusation. So the accusation is what you're going to lead with. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm making sense, but...
Yeah, 100%. But wouldn't you necessarily tell Taser so that you can basically display how uncalled for the Russian was?
I mean, to be fair, I'm not even looking for sympathy. I'm just telling man I got rushed. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't supposed to get
I'm not going to lie
rushed.
to you. This is the way you're reading this out, it's... Because... I understand why she would have omitted certain information because back of the car you're gonna get judged. It sounds like her friends would have judged her. You know what I'm saying? So even the whole but we've all been there. Where for example, you're on crud, she's on crud. You don't want to do it around your friends, so you go around the corner and do it. When you come back, oh, what do you do? Oh, we're just having a chat. You know what I'm saying? It's only after the fact when maybe everyone's gotten home. Marvin might ring me, be like, yo, you was around the corner for time. What really happened? And then I tell him. But in that moment, I'm not going to tell him because I don't want to embarrass her either.
Yeah. Man, just look at you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can just see eyes. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and also, like, Marv, let's be serious, bro. I'm in the back of a car and you're in the front seat.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like...
That's them ones, isn't it?
Like, it's you know what I'm saying? Like, of course I'm gonna...
Man's gonna have to take a walk, man.
Yeah, but I'll be nudging you like, yo, big, come on, man. You go, it's my car, bro.
What month was it, though? It might have been cold, though.
January.
See, January, yeah. But
What?
cold, bro. You want to wait outside? It's my car.
No, I'm not saying you should wait outside.
not saying,
You
if
ain't
it's my
got babies right now. You have to wait outside.
Not possible. I pay the PCP on this car.
Come, bro, I'm your guy, bro.
$4 a month.
Oh, this guy
You
is
want
so
to wait till it's cold in January.
Come
on, man.
Alright, go, continue before we start laughing and stuff.
So
Remember-
so both of you all really understand as to why she admitted it.
No.
No. In that instance, in the beginning, so for example,
We're saying it for different reasons, though.
I'm saying it.
You said it because of shame. I'm saying it
Yeah.
because
Not.
the most important thing is the accusation. So if you're going to tell people, you're going to lead with that. You know what I'm saying?
So
I'm not talking about shame.
question.
No, I'm talking about. Okay, go on.
If you were her father, would you want to know everything?
Nah, not necessarily.
You just want to know the end.
I don't. No, remember.
However-
I wouldn't want to know the end. It's just the main focus here is this has happened. I'm mad. Who's done this?
Question: would you prefer to hear it before the court hearing or on the day of the court hearing?
No, I get that part. Yes,
No,
because
I hear what you're
because
saying.
even think, for example, like not to stay away from this, but Megan Thee Stallion, for example, when her situation happened, her boyfriend at the time asked if she had slept with Tory. She said no,
and then
he found out on the stand, which kind of tainted her character because it's like, why wouldn't your man?
So
know?
in your point,
one's
I
personal.
understand as to why it is that she didn't tell her boyfriend because why am I telling you this?
Yeah.
I look.
No, but that's what I think. That's what set the president to go and. No, sorry. Let me
Say that-
no. Let me
same
reword
thing.
that. Let me reword that. I feel like that is what set the president for her to make the accusation. But
For the mother to make the accusation.
yeah,
Okay.
but because she hasn't given the mum all the information. Yes,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I see it as it's still in the shame. If she could come out and say, "Yeah, I wanted to sex with him. I'm sleeping with him in the back of the car." So what? Whereas a lot of women can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it depends on the way you look at why she's doing what she's doing.
That was my question. That was gonna be my question
We'll never
from
know.
the beginning, but we'll never know. I was gonna say, like, obviously we're not gonna find out, but what was her motive? What's the motive? It doesn't sound like there's a motive.
Well, I want you all to theorize at the end of this. I want you all to
Is
theorize.
there more?
You see the problem. You see the reason I can't theorize it because I can't.
What?
No, I can theorize it, but I don't know if I want to do it on the pod.
No. I'm saying no. The reason I'm saying I can't theorize it because in scenarios like this, I don't know how your head's working. So, for example, for me, if someone's done something, like if the guy's done something, I can't theorize this because the guy in his head is not well. If the guy hasn't done it and the girl has made it up, I can't theorize it because you're not willing.
No, but forget.
I'm theorizing madness.
But forget not being well. Just play in your head a scenario how it could get from A to B.
Without an argument and without like
how all the statements that we've heard, you theorize how it could get from A to B.
The mum.
What do you mean? What? No, but she still had to come home and say something to the mum.
I get it, but it could have been a case of she's just I don't know what. Do you know what? I hear how you've landed. I get it.
Yeah.
In terms.
That's why I asked about. Sorry to cut you. That's why I asked about the friend because
I get what
she's still she's left the car feeling disgruntled. Something.
No, I don't think she has. It goes back to what you said about the shame. It might be a case of because they've seen her act in the car, steamy, whatever. She's maybe acted like this didn't happen.
Yeah, but the friend's gone. Oh, you need to get a kit.
Yeah, but the story started now.
So the friend prompted that.
No. So for example, as you said, if it's a shame thing and like she's trying to get back with her boyfriend, they know that. And now this guy you've met in the same night, we think you might have done something at the back of your car.
Yeah.
As you said, you can't just come out and say, yeah, I just had a little. So now it's like, I don't know, I feel a bit. And now the story's started, it's getting legs. You know, you push a rock down.
Yeah, Avalon, yeah. So
and now the friends are like, what?
So it's filling the story for her now.
Do this, do that. And now you've culminated by telling your mum, and your mum's like, I'm going straight to the police. Maybe she didn't want to go to the police.
And another thing as well.
She only told her mum when the text stopped.
Oh, so you're thinking it's disgruntled because of that?
I'm just saying, when you finish...
No, but that does play a part. But also, I heard you on the TDA, someone mentioned something about them looking at Michael Ward but seeing Jamie.
I get to all of that. Yeah. No, one of the reporters said that.
So they just saw black boy drug dealer. They just gave him that.
Reporter.
No, but I'm saying like that.
This is crazy.
No, but I'm just thinking, like, I heard it said. I'm just trying to specify. What? Like,
really a friend, though. Crazy EastEnder.
No. Yeah.
They saw that.
Yeah, that's what I heard on TV. Like they looked at him and they didn't see Michael Ward. They saw my man from Top Boy.
But who said that?
That's what that's a question I'm
A
asking.
report said that.
Bro.
In what context?
I spoke to her after the trials finished.
Oh, and then she said that.
Yeah,
what color?
I asked
you
her.
What color she was?
Mental.
You know what? Come on, man.
To the end now. Man has his notes right there waiting patiently. We understand, your friend. Basically, I was like, because she was like, yeah, I knew he was gonna be fine. Okay, and I asked her, when did she know, right? Because she wasn't there the entire time. When did she know? And then she was like...
Season 2, episode 16. Sorry, my bad.
She was like, well, a few reasons. One, when he was on stand, he was saying, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, ma'am. And I was like, wow. He really isn't like Jamie.
Oh, my God.
Bro, they saw what's it called, ZT. That's what they saw, bro. Zero tolerance.
Well, that's like meeting my man and saying, you're not Wolverine. No, I'm not Wolverine. I'm an actor.
But it's Hugh Jackman, bro.
The thing is,
Hugh Jackman.
The thing is, if you deep it, right?
You're not like Jamie.
If you deep it, right? Where this person probably lives, right? You can imagine who her mother is and
that's what I'm saying.
Mindset her mother would have, right? So when it is, because you ain't seen nig dogs running around the place, you get me? So when you've come and you've heard now your daughter say this, and then you found out who this person is because she would have told him, she's seeing a gangbanger.
Yeah.
You understand?
The mum don't want Top Boy though.
No, but that's not the point. The point is she saw 50 Cent, bro.
100%.
Mm.
100%.
Said this guy's been shot 9 times, and this is who he was in the back of the car with. Jail. That's what the mum's seeing.
She's hearing blood all over the gap.
Yeah, like it's mad
Immediately
right now.
call the
Like
fuck-
even
immediately pull
you
the
know, like she can feel it now. It's not even this is a story. This is feel. I can. Do you know what I'm saying?
He's immigrant. taking
Yes,
control.
it's deep, man.
That is
crazy.
see, that reporter, that's shocking. That though.
And that's a reporter. That's not even someone who's involved.
Colours reporter. Why? Right?
Like, come on, man.
Okay, cool, no problem.
Say colours your mug, man. What the hell?
Nope.
No.
Not even, you know.
What? One of us?
Yeah.
No, impossible. No way.
Yeah.
Not one of us.
Yeah.
No.
Remember
Food
her
group.
experience.
For us, by us. No.
Hey, what tea you drinking?
It smells sick, innit?
Like, what is it?
Mango and peach.
There's no way you're smelling that.
No.
Yeah, you smell it. It smells sick in there.
Yeah.
Can't smell it. I just-
Eman, you can smell it though, innit?
Can't, you know.
Where'd you get hot water from?
I was thinking that as well, you know.
He took out his bag. He just took the cup out of his bag.
What-
I didn't see that.
Oh, you put a water.
Bro, I was confused.
Mr. Bean.
That put a cup out of my bag of tea in it. No, you better rate me, blood. See, it's about prejudice. What kind of nonsense is this? I'm
trying to figure out what you're doing over there, bro.
Come out of my bag, bro.
I was living like a camper over there, you know.
Hey, that's one of the best investments I've had, you know. I put hot water in this.
Flask, and it just lasts all day.
Nah, it lasts your time. Gives me 2 cups.
You should get a copper one still.
Oh, for the I heard about it. Expensive still.
You got the money, man. So, all right, yeah. My question is not going to get answered because at the end of the day, we don't know what her motive could have been.
But sometimes it's the defense's job to basically paint one for the jury.
So did they paint one?
Well, one line was, hey, regretful sex is not non-consensual sex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, it should be a fact. So because you regret doesn't mean that it wasn't consensual.
What do you mean if it's a fact?
You're just regretting it.
Yes.
Yeah, you can regret.
But what I'm saying is, are you allowed to say that?
As in what, the judge?
They can
As
say
in,
whatever.
defense?
No, as in like women.
No, but I don't think it's what you can say. It's the facts in terms of if it wasn't consensual, that's fine. But if it was consensual, but then afterwards you've had an argument with my man, or you don't like him,
Stop texting.
or stop texting.
You can't now say, oh, you didn't
Because
want
you
to do that.
regretted it doesn't mean that it changes the act at that time.
Okay, but why are we going to court to find that out? Is what I'm saying. Because that's what it sounds like it was happening.
No, I don't know. I'm saying that's one theory that the defense,
Oh, that's a theory,
that's
okay,
one
cool.
theory the defense had, right? Okay.
Even Habib mentioned it on the show, innit? There's a certain stat of a certain amount of women or people anyway, once they have regretful sex, it can lead to rape allegations.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what happens, man. Yeah, unfortunately. So yeah, I guess they were looking. Defense was basically saying that, innit?
Yeah.
And even during the trial as well, they basically made a submission to basically throw the case out.
Yeah.
Because they were basically
Right before Michael's testimony.
before he took the stand.
Do the defense, obviously.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
defense,
the defense, when it is that the jury went out, the defense said, look, this is good, it's got too far. Right? You have an opportunity now to not look to put this in front of the jury. This is a lottery if you put it in front of the jury. You have certain rights to basically follow through with this.
Who said that? The defense
seen it?
said that to the judge.
Yeah, you've seen this stuff. It's absolutely mad. You should not look to put this. The witness is not credible. We've seen it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Not credible.
Yeah.
We cannot put this in front of the jury because it's a lottery after that, innit?
Basically.
Then the judge was like, I believe the jury is competent enough, given the evidence that we've all seen, that they're going to make the right decision.
But what's better in a court case? For it to be thrown out or the not guilty? Because not guilty shows that everything's been heard and presented, and decision verdict's been made. Whereas thrown out says what? That this is not.
think it depends
This is
on the
not
reason, though.
tangible.
Thrown out is decent, to be honest, especially when it is that
If you got
you
money,
then
people,
say-
if you got money, people can say, for example, if Diddy's case got thrown out, people would say he's paid someone.
No, but don't you
That's
then have
before
to
though,
say
innit?
why it was
Yeah,
thrown out?
yeah.
Like the witness was completely unreliable.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
If the
gives kind
trial
of
starts,
context
it's
to it.
different. Yeah.
Oh, so this is before the trial started.
No, this is
or days into
yeah,
the
this is
trial?
days
Okay,
into it.
okay,
This is
okay.
just before Michael takes his stand. So basically, yeah, I basically write notes on that. She basically just says the quality and reliability of the evidence is being questioned. Um, if there's no evidence, no, she basically says you have to establish penetration, absent of consent, the absence of reasonable belief that there's no consent as well, all of this type of stuff. She says that Michael Ward had a reasonable reason to suggest that he had consent because she showed an interest in Michael Ward. She her actions in relation to Michael Ward showed all of this, what she did and what she didn't do, i.e. waiting for him at the car. Because if you didn't want to see him, why are you waiting 20, 30 minutes at the car, messaging him as well? You initiated the contact as well. He was minding his business. You know what I'm saying? As far as he's concerned, he probably was thinking, okay, cool, maybe I'll holler at you a different day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You messaged him straight after the event, waiting at the car. Oh, I'm here with my friend. You know what I'm saying? So the defense is basically saying all of this type of stuff as well. Also, there's another thing that we forgot to mention as well regarding the flirting. So initially in her story, she was talking about, oh, there was flirting between the two of them. On the stand, she says, oh, no, there was no flirting. It was just talking and whatever, yeah. And the defense is basically saying, how the hell did it end up from just being talking about random stuff and there's no chemistry, there's no flirting to you giving your snap? Plus, you mentioned flirting before. And then the judge had to step in and say, actually, yeah, you're like,
Yeah, I heard about that point where the judge jumped in.
Yeah.
So that's when the judge jumped in. Yeah.
yeah, 100%. Because I'm sitting there thinking, wait a minute. 2 minutes ago, you said there was flirting. Now you're saying there isn't. And the judge was like, okay, yeah, just to be clear, though, let's clarify because it is right. You did say there's flirting. Now you're saying there isn't. And so the defense is like, exactly. So what was it? Was there flirting? Was there no flirting? She's like, oh, I can't recall. You know what I'm saying? So you've gone from flirting to no flirting to now I can't remember. So all of these things are now being reminded, like the jury's being reminded of all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So she also says that the complainant also says she had only one drink. A friend took the stand and said, yeah, I remember seeing my friend have at least 2 drinks. So she's basically saying again, how can you judge this case on the reliability of these lot who've all got different stories at different points? You know what I'm saying? She says her friend also, the complainant left out all consensual sexual activity from the first car when relaying the story to her 2 friends and also her mum. She said that she was inconsistent about her story. She said that he made her feel uncomfortable, but at the same time, you waited for him and messaged him outside the car, outside the bar. Because remember, in the event, she also said he came up to me and he made me feel uncomfortable.
So why wait for him after?
Exactly.
Why once you're outside, gone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Waited 20, 30 minutes for him to come. Then you waited another 30 to 35 minutes for the postcode. This is the person that made you feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? This is the person that made you feel awkward when you got back from the car.
And her excuse was that they need to use the toilet.
Exactly. And then also another inconsistency in her story. She said, oh, we went to McDonald's, it was closed. So we went to the after party. Her friend said, no, we went to McDonald's and we got food. So which one is it? Was the McDonald's open or was it closed? You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes McDonald's can be open for drive-through, but not open for use of toilet.
Yeah, but no, she's saying it was closed though. Like, as in, nothing happened. McDonald's was closed.
And there's a difference between we're trying to go McDonald's to go toilet and it's closed.
Yeah.
And you might get a fillet of fish and I get 6 nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear
You
that.
know what I mean?
I'm saying because her friend remembers them going to the McDonald's. Her other friend tells a different story, saying basically they went to the after party first. So there was a lot of people. I thought, you know,
That was the driver.
that was the driver.
So she remember.
You know what I'm saying? So the driver said we went after party
That
first.
should be the most sober person out of everyone.
The story's just, what's going on?
That's what I'm saying. And then afterwards we were hungry because there was
So they went
2 minutes.
McDonald's.
So we went McDonald's. Then we came back to the after party and so we saw Michael Ward.
So to be
So-
fair to the claimant, right? There was a reason as to why is that she needed to say that they went from McDonald's to the after party, because she needed a reason to get back there. She had initially said, I felt pressured the entire night. Felt pressured the entire night. Even when we were in the first club, I felt awkward, right? The vibe was off, right? So the defense lawyer says, so if you felt awkward and you felt pressured the entire night, why have you gone to the after party?
You're saying the reason.
Why have you gone to the after party? So she's like, well, I needed to use the toilet. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So even though it was different to her friend, she needed to get back to the after party because I only went there for the toilet. Right? It's not because I wanted to see Michael.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to use the toilet. But she shambazed it understand.
That's the scary part. That reading between the lines. That's the scary part. Is the lack of communication, as in what you actually want to say and what you've actually done. Like, I want to go back to this party because I want to see Michael. I'm saying,
But instead of
doing that, you've gone around.
But she didn't want them to hear that because she's been claiming that.
No. I know. I'm saying, but again, the claim is still after the fact. That's what I'm struggling with. It's still after because nothing's happened yet.
no, but you know what I don't understand. No,
No. I'm asking you,
Yeah.
why did you go to the after party? Bear in mind, at the after party, nothing's happened yet. Think of the timeline. Nothing's happened yet.
no, that's happened because the first.
No, it hasn't happened yet. You're going to the after party where it happened. So why did you want to go to the after party? Because I wanted to see Michael.
No, but before that, she's been already lips and fingers in the
She was
club.
cool with that one.
That's my point. So I'm saying.
There's nothing wrong.
No, I'm saying, but if she's come out of that and looked at the girls and said, I
No.
feel a bit funny.
No. She didn't mention the first one, so I'm assuming the first one's fine.
No, but did
It was, but then she changed it. She changed it to now
After
say
the
that
fact.
even from the beginning,
Yeah, but that's after the fact.
I know.
yeah, but no, it's still part of the same story.
It has
No,
to be.
but what I'm
So I'm saying,
no.
with that being said, how did she?
You know, listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, yeah, she's got out the car, the second one, and that's where she's felt away. And gone to the friend, they've gone home, and that's when all that happened. Cool. Before that, she was fine. So when they're asking her, why did you want to go to the after party? If her answer was, I wanted to see Michael, that is fair and valid.
Are you
is what I'm
saying she was fine on the night? Are you
Yeah,
speaking
on the night, yeah, on the night, yeah.
Yeah, but
But she's not saying that. She's saying that she felt pressured,
yeah.
but she didn't.
All right. So what part of the story what part did she tell her friend she felt uncomfortable? Because that's the most important. Not the most, but that's one of the most important details. Because if you tell your friends you're uncomfortable, you don't like this guy, then we're all not going to the after party. We're heading home because the night has soured. Something. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's what it sounded like at some point in time. She told her friend when she left the car the first time.
Yeah.
She thought a bit funny. So now, why are you and your friends going to the
Heading-
after
waiting
party?
for the postcode.
Waiting for
you
the
know.
postcode. Forget the postcode.
Yeah.
This is weird, man. Let's get out of here. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it happened.
So that means she didn't tell them.
Yeah,
That means that everyone was cool because that's why we're going to the after party.
that's the assumption I'm making. That's what
But
I'm saying.
remember, she's saying, I'm only going to the after party for toilet.
No, but it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. No,
You can go anywhere for the toilet.
no, but okay.
Just find another McDonald's
All right,
open.
wait, hold on.
You got a car.
I think we're saying this here because of what's been said.
Yeah,
I'm saying let's go back in time to the moment.
Yeah.
She clearly was fine because they've said we're going to McDonald's. Actually, we're waiting for the postcode. Let's go to the after party.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. So they were cool. There's no reason to say I have an issue going to this party. Is what I'm saying. They've gone to the party because secretly she wants to see Michael. Cool. She's seen Michael. Whatever's happened has happened. From that second incident to when she gets back into her friend's car, Marv's question: what point did her friends feel like something uncomfortable happened?
In the story,
Yeah.
the friend said she was shaking when she came back.
The first time after the
Second time.
The second car,
Second car. Okay.
right?
So that's what we're going on.
And this is her friend's account,
Yeah.
and this is why it makes sense for her to then tell the jury that she asked her, "Did Michael da da da?"
Yeah.
And then she said, "Oh, I'm out to being heavy," so she changed it to "Did he sexually assault you?" That's her friend's account.
But
Yeah.
But it's good that you picked up on the idiocy of you trying to now introduce that the entire night felt booky for you because there were several
better incidents.
instances.
Yeah.
At any time. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But yet you went to the first car, you also went to the after party, and you went to the second car. You understand? And you forgot to tell them that one of the friends that she talked to, she had said via text message, I willingly went to the back seat, and at no point did I say no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Text a friend as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, and the police pulled up that text.
Yeah. They had all this information before trial began.
So wait,
Wait, did she,
hold
text
on.
that or
Let
she
me
said
get
that?
straight. So if you text that, why is the
Text
police-
or said it. So who would have said that? Who would have said that?
How are you still bringing charges then if that's the text you've seen? You know what I'm saying?
Because there could be non-consent without verbally saying it. I'm not giving consent, but it could be
No, but
it
that
could be
text-
physical. I don't want to do something.
No, but
It could be
text-
physical.
Wasn't that text after the fact?
Yeah, but that text just says I went to the back willingly.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that afterwards I consented
No,
to
what
what
was the
happened
second,
afterwards.
what was the second part you said? You said I went to the car willingly.
I never said no.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Do you understand?
Yeah, no, I get
That
it.
doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, no, sorry. I thought it meant I heard I went to the back willingly and I had sex willingly.
No, but what's the line of question in this group chat?
Yeah,
Like, what did the friend ask for you to say? I went to the back seat willingly.
yeah, it's a Shakespeare thing.
So I'm saying,
It sounds weird.
Because the friend asked her, like, didn't you do this? And she's like, I never said no.
but it goes.
And I went to the back.
No,
So
but
she's
why?
thinking,
why?
It goes full circle to the shame thing. Remember, as I
So
said,
why is the friend asking that?
because remember, maybe, for example, let me not
I think
like.
it's natural to go through the process of saying, so what happened?
No, yeah, no. You ask what happened. You don't
Ask what happened. I'm not going to say I went to the back seat willingly.
willingly.
Why not add willingly?
Because why would you
Your
not
friend's
go
going to
willingly?
ask you.
Why would you not go?
Well, I'm in the car with a dude. Why are you asking me why I got to the back seat?
saw me
I could be in the boot.
One at a time, please.
Oh, sorry.
No, you saw me talking to him.
And we got in the
And
car.
we're vibing. I'm in the car. So why would you ask me? Did I go in there willingly?
Yeah.
Of course I. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Like, why do you think this was like, I'm doing something I don't want to do?
She said that
But
she
because
felt pressure the entire time.
No, you're saying we're saying
Well,
that
it's
she said
after
it's
the fact to before the fact.
Yeah. That's what I said. The timeline matters.
One at a time, please.
Oh, sorry.
Was this text sent before the fact or after the fact in terms
This
of?
is after.
Yes, that's what that makes sense to me because the friends would have seen her talking to Michael, vibing, whatever, and they've walked off like flirting, yeah.
Hey man,
Why-
this is a friend that wasn't present. It's somebody that she's talking to
Cool, that's fine, but
when
even
she gets back home.
but even then, it's like she must have told the friend something for the friend to ask, did you get in the back of the car willingly? It's either maybe it's out of character for
You get
her
it?
Yeah, I get
to
what
do
you're
these things, but that's very
It's a very specific question to ask.
very specific question,
I didn't
man.
say she asked that question. I said she said.
No,
that.
I get that, and I'm saying what was the question that was asked.
I
That's what I'm
have
saying.
got no clue, but
Brent, wasn't throwing
I
at you,
understand.
I'm
But
just
I
saying.
understand
Yeah.
how that could come out, because if you're now wondering, if I go to the police,
No,
what's gonna happen?
Yeah, but you're doing that. You're
That's
doing
after the fact.
Yeah, you're doing that thing where you're going to the. No, wait, Brent. Sorry, 1 sec. What you're doing is because this went to court and went to the police. Remember, in that time, you're making it sound as if she wanted to go to the police there and then. She didn't. She just wanted to spend time with Michael. The friends are aware she wanted to spend time with Michael. So why would you now ask? Why did you go in the back seat? Did you go in the back seat willingly?
Same friends I'm talking about. It's
No, I know, but what I'm saying is we're still asking for the timeline.
Yeah.
So if you're saying this is after the fact, then it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes. She's gone home.
That means she's told the
It's a
friend
different
something.
friend. Yes.
Okay, yeah,
She
okay.
told the
And
friend
she's
something
chopping it up with this friend,
Yeah.
and in natural course of a conversation, you're gonna be asking, all right, so did he force you? Did this or next?
Yeah.
Like the first thing, did you try to get out? All these questions gonna be asked.
No, but Brent, it makes sense now. But when you said it, there was no like backstory. So we're thinking that the friend has just asked her about the night and just went very specifically to that question. As in, that's like her saying, "I met Michael. What you got in the back of the car willingly?" Like what? That's a mad question.
Yeah, but if she started the conversation with, "Oh, by the way, this happened last night," blah blah blah, then the friend could ask questions. That's different, and that's basically what's happened. But we're looking at it like she got there, she was happy, had a few drinks, she's outside waiting for him half an hour. The friends have seen her, she's got in the car, and then you're asking, "Did you get in the back seat willingly?" It's like you saw me
After
talking
the
to him
fact,
half an hour,
yeah.
standing there. That's not a question I would ask. That's why I was a bit confused. But you're saying there's a friend that wasn't there, so she's already prompted this friend with what she. Yeah, okay.
And also, the friend is gonna think the worst because remember when someone tells you a story, you paint a picture in your own head.
Also, they googled him and saw 50 Cent, bro. So that's not helping either.
Google.
Yeah, that's not helping either. But
That's why they say perception is very important. That's why them man that go court in tracksuits, brother, unless you got a great lawyer, you're guilty. You know what I'm saying, like you have to go to court in like a suit.
Yeah.
Even as you're saying, Michael saying yes, ma'am, yes, sir. If Michael's saying on the stand,
Yeah, what-
you
go
see
on.
what, you see what this thing? Why not? Jury's thinking, brother,
Yeah.
hit the gavel, man. Put this guy in the cell, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
What's that on this? What's that, Brent?
So there are quite a
Trial
few.
timeline.
No.
Is something there's something on that?
What
There's something blue on there.
is it?
Am I going mad or what?
oh, he's about to be sarcastic. Go on,
Oh,
friend.
I thought it was something in his tea.
So Emmanuel started with the alleged victim's story,
Mm-hmm.
This is what the defense came back with.
Okay.
So we're following the process here, right? So there are a few. Obviously, I've put this here for you. So just shoot your eyes down because if you mentioned a couple already.
Can you read that?
Yeah. You can't see that?
No.
Even with glasses.
Yeah.
One of my eyes has.
Oh my.
Why is it read them?
What?
Just to look smart.
Nah,
It's a cup
that's
of tea.
mental. I
No,
can
but-
read that clearly,
No,
bro.
but it's nearer to you.
How's it nearer to me? We're the same distance.
No,
bro.
I'm in the corner.
Come
Love,
on, your
sit
lap.
down, brother, sit down, man. You're still nearer, bro.
Nah, I can read that, bro.
The light is not hitting the thing.
Oh, so the light's why you can't
Yeah,
see it.
man.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, the light is blocking it, but that's not... Okay, can you see that one? Sit here and look at that one.
And it's closer.
That's closer, yeah.
Yeah, man, I can read that, man. Print submissions, message, screenshots, police, doctor. Come on, man.
Oh man.
All right.
They're toast.
But yeah, so okay, so these are the messages, the screenshots, and the police, right? So obviously we spoke about the doctor's screenshots already. The false car timing, so the amount of time she spent in the first car, right? Which is she said 3 to 4 minutes. Her friend said no, that was more like 15 minutes. The false account to her friends, where she basically said I haven't replied and he hasn't messaged me since, and all that type of stuff. But obviously they've been communicating. Initially, she denied lying. She first said that she hadn't lied, and only removed messages before accepting her friends had not been told the truth. And the things what we found out during the case is that when her friends get called in, so one of her friends gets called in for questioning, like a good 11 months after the incident occurs, and in the group chat she asked them, "Oh, what did the police ask you? Like, what did they ask from you as well?" And this is when she says, this is when her friend said, "Oh, they took our phones to try and retrieve certain things." And to me, at least this is what the defense is saying, this is probably the time where she feels like, okay, cool, I have to fess up about deleting my side of the messages.
Oh, okay.
Because now she's aware that they're going to ask for her phone and they're going to see the inconsistencies between her phone messages and her friend's messages as well. Because her friends would have had copies of the same screenshots. You know what I'm saying? And that's when she tells her, because understand, her friend says, she told us after the fact that obviously she deleted her side of the messages, and so we know now, all that type of stuff, trying to make it almost like a flex, like we know. So you haven't caught us out. These times you didn't know that she was messaging Michael in the car while you lot were driving back home. You know what I'm saying? So also she said that
after the fact it's happened, and after the fact she's told them what's happened, she's still messaging Michael like, "How are you? Get home safe and whatever."
Yeah.
Okay.
exactly. So they found that out on the stand.
I'm serious.
Yeah, 100%.
You look shocked.
Completely.
Serious.
Yeah, 100%.
The narrative in the car would have been like, this guy's the
Exactly.
enemy,
Yeah.
ex to Michael, but you're in the backseat giggling, texting, man. Not giggling, but
On
you
the
know.
way home after you've said this has happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you said,
Get home safe.
you said enjoy your night.
And carried on texting while she was on holiday.
Yep. Exactly.
And she gave him her personal number so he could move from Snapchat to iMessage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you mentioned this a few times in regards to, like, obviously that's when it dried up, as in probably he's busy, he's ghosted her. That's when she decided to tell her mom.
Yeah. He submitted his schedule, by the way, so the jury was able to actually see just how chock-a-block like he was. And there was one point when the prosecution lawyer, she had a red face because she was quizzing Michael about why it is he didn't like take her out like the day after or whatnot.
What?
Hey,
Yeah.
She was saying a lot. I mean, she also said, "Is this the flyer that you're responsible for making?" Yeah. Cool. Why does it have girls like women before a particular time? She was insinuating that's deviant behavior.
What colour is this lawyer?
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the community. Girls always free before 11.
But apparently she'd painted out as that's predatory behavior, just and she also questioned why it is your character witnesses call you a gentleman when it is you're having sex with a stranger in the back of a car, right?
Yeah.
So then the defense lawyer basically said,
And it go both ways.
she's like, for time immemorial, like people have been having sex.
Anyway.
Right. You attracted each other. You have sex.
Exactly.
It's in the Bible, man. What? What's going on, bro?
So the reason
Say the name of Abel again.
The Cain and Abel getting it in.
Yo,
Oh,
right.
That's what he said. Don't you?
You let up.
No, 'cause-
You let up.
he whispered it when he said it.
Wait, you know what I don't get, Brent? Why did the lawyer not chime in on the why did
Let
man
me
take
just
it
finish,
out?
but let me finish because I mentioned the red face, right?
Yeah.
Now, after showing the schedule, it's like, of course, like it was impossible for him to take her to dinner. Look at his schedule, and plus he's in Italy. What are you talking about? So obviously she had to interject. Yeah, just to clear like her name, you know. But it was a terrible.
What did
Even
she
if
say?
I was in Stratford, what's happening there? Even if I was in Stratford the next day.
Exactly, I don't have to.
Why has that got to do with anything?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, because she was painting a picture. He's not a gentleman.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
get that, but how's that the barometer though? Of
was
gentleman
terrible.
behavior.
That understand that this is how she was cross-examining him.
Yeah.
Like, she has nothing.
Yeah.
Do you
Do
understand?
you know what's mad though? When it's mentioned that the girl had a boyfriend, no?
Ex at the
Ex-boyfriend
time.
that she
Yeah.
was trying to rekindle.
Yes.
That didn't come into question.
Again, she talked about this at the end
Yeah.
when she was in closing. She was very detailed.
Yeah.
Oh, the prosecution.
No, defense.
Defense.
Very
Yeah.
Oh,
detailed.
so the defense said that as well in terms of.
Mhm.
Oh,
But she kind of just left it there.
Yeah. She knew she could just
Yeah.
say da da
Yeah.
da.
Yeah.
She just
you know, she should have got that black man to take the stand. You know, the black man that defended himself with his hair. This case. You remember that black man? You
What
did
was
it?
that?
The black man who represented himself and just got found guilty. You see that black man in America?
I don't think
Like
so.
he,
you know.
he refused legal counsel. He said, "I'll do it myself."
Yeah.
They found him guilty immediately. He was in the court shouting like he was making a point, but they found him guilty immediately.
Oh,
then you
man.
have the police no police record.
Yeah. So she also
Chris
said
system,
that.
I think.
Hmm?
The Chris system.
Yeah. She basically said that after the first interview, she told the police that she doctored the messages. She never did. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously the police they have to
Yeah,
document.
they have to register
certain-
everything. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's recorded as well.
Exactly. No, but she's saying after the interview, she told them.
Off the record. That's off the
Yeah,
record though.
Yeah. But still, the police are meant to do something.
No, but police will start the tape back again.
Yeah. It's like, they'll do something.
At the end of any interview with police, they say to you anything you want to say. Then they say this interview is ending at so and so date. Remember, they put the date on the tape.
Yep.
Yeah.
They proper like. Do you know what I'm saying? I've seen this on TV. So
When they stopped the tape, she tapped them and said, "Yo,
is
that
that,
over
yeah.
here. Messages are."
Well, they'll break a new tape out, you know.
Yeah,
The
what?
packet. You know,
Exactly.
the friend. The friend.
New evidence.
They're putting it back
run that.
in.
Yeah.
You can't say you told them afterwards.
Exactly.
And then she was asked which one. She's like, one of them, I can't remember. Now, obviously, the defense is trying to paint a picture. Well, underline and underscore just how many different parties she lied to. She even lied to the police.
Yeah,
Yes,
people
sir.
that are meant to help you. Also, without any prompting, because it's not that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't. If she said they tried to conclude the interview early, they were rushing me, blah blah blah. But then the interview's finished when it's finished.
Yeah.
You've had time, or you could even said, "Sorry, excuse me, I forgot something. Can you just start the thing again?"
But yeah.
This is scary though, because even though we're saying this and we're poking holes in like the inconsistencies in what she's saying, for someone who is going through, this is legit. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a traumatic
It's
experience.
a nightmare.
Yeah, going to the police and having to recall this situation and saying it in detail, it can't be easy.
At all.
I'm saying it's not easy.
That's
so
why it's such a great area.
yeah,
But then also you flip the scenario and think about the guy going through it.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, him trying to be
That's
innocent.
traumatic,
Yeah.
that's a traumatic experience as well because
Yeah.
my pain gonna be the same again.
Also, for Michael as well. There's certain, again, because the way you said that the lawyer was kind of poking holes at like him being a gentleman and stuff. He might have wanted to say something, thinking, yeah, like that's what happened. Like even just talking about the details of what happened.
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
gentleman-like.
Exactly.
But you're gonna have to specify.
He did say that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to specify. Yeah, she sucked my dick. You don't want to say that,
Yeah,
but you're gonna have to say it in order to prove your
Mumsy
innocence.
said
Like,
as well, you know.
But Mumsy, yeah, Mumsy,
Yeah.
Mumsy's like, turn right, see Mumsy's like that, you know.
you know what I mean?
He did clear something up though. He did clear something up because obviously her account, obviously They were.
I knew you was gonna say that. How did I know you was gonna say that? He said, "Yo, big man, judge, I didn't finger the bottom, you know."
Or one in the pinky, one in the stinky.
Because
He
I
said no.
asked him, brother,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was a long night.
The disco.
Is that what he said? That's what he broke it down?
Yeah, afterwards I said, he said, what you on? And he's like, I had to clear it up, right? So he said, look, because he was asked about this, he said, I may have done that unintentionally, right? Like a little bit, but I'm looking for the vagina.
Yeah. It happens, man.
Do you understand?
What have you been there, man?
I will cut this mic.
Oh, yeah, been there.
And,
Yeah. You're trying to plug the iPhone charger. You're like, yo.
turn the light on and then you find it.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to change the conversation a little bit, but what do you say? I've heard.
Let's just finish running through all of these
cool,
because
cool.
I don't mind all the questions, but let's just make sure that we've covered everything.
Car one. So the change in accounts and the contradictions. Car one, yeah, she obviously we spoke about that already. She admitted the entire sequence of events in car one. She later described what happened in car one as sexual assault. But remember, initially it was totally consensual. She denied laughing after car one as well. That changed as well. She also changed the account about flirting as well. And obviously the blood claim, that was a contradiction. Said that there was blood there, and obviously you hid it because obviously there must have been something there. At least that's what everyone's thinking, isn't it? But obviously absolutely nothing was found. McDonald's explanation, that was all a contradiction as well. All the three girls' accounts were completely different. What was that? She felt uncomfortable as well. But obviously, it doesn't really tally up with your actions as well, innit? Because you waited 30 minutes for him to come out, then waited another 30 minutes for the postcode to come.
You told him exactly where
You told
you'd
him
be
exactly where you was.
at the end of the night.
You know what I'm saying? In car two, she texted 2 minutes. Yeah, and also when she messaged the 2 minutes thing, remember Michael was telling you to message them as well. So this is also something that we found out as well. And also, remember, during this time when you've got the phone and you're feeling uncomfortable, not once did you say help. You know what I'm saying? You could have said anything in those messages if you was uncomfortable, but you said 2 minutes, this is where I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, opportunity was there. Also, what we found from Michael was, like I said, when he went through the middle, there was that time where obviously he's gone to the back. You're by yourself in the front. You could have opened that door and left. You know what I'm saying? This is all stuff that the defense was saying. If you was really uncomfortable and you didn't want to be there, and you didn't have the words to say no, you could have left. You know what I'm saying? None of that happened. She said that she froze as well. But obviously, based on her friends coming by and seeing the foggy windows and seeing her arms around him kissing, it doesn't look like a frozen position. You know what I'm saying? So that's what was happening. There's no damage to her clothing, saying that he was rough based on the clothes as well. The defense was saying these clothes, if he was really rough with you, trying to pull it down, and you were obviously frozen and resisted, there would have been some sort of damage, something.
Some sort of distress, yeah.
Yeah, nothing of the sort was found. So, yeah, man. Physical and sexual actions. The defense was talking about her movements during the oral sex as well, because Michael Ward was saying certain things. Obviously, she was saying, obviously, like, he forced me and his hand was on my head. He was aggressive, heavy-handed, forceful. But he was like, obviously, like you said earlier, he didn't want to say certain things, but I could tell she was into it, because she was licking and she was spitting. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he said.
That's his word, mind you.
I know.
Yeah.
Mumsy's at the back thinking, oh, speaking too.
Yeah. Freedom's on the line, though, man. You got to say it, man.
Hey. My mum's probably watching this thinking, what are you not talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Specs. What are you talking about?
I mean, you're hating the music, the type of music.
I don't play that music when my mum's in the car.
No, never mind.
What music mum's listening to?
Huh?
What music?
You have to remember, like, it's part of the Caribbean.
Oh,
I'm not Caribbean, man.
no, it might be a reggae thing.
Sister Nancy.
Red wine. And then I shot the sheriff. That's what you might be listening to. So, ain't no dog in
But you know, okay, the thing that's scary about this is the extent that she's gone, should I say, just because she didn't want to tell her ex-partner that she cheated.
Okay, that's your theory, right?
Yeah, we're theorizing, man.
So no, but you at the end.
Yeah, okay.
Let's continue. So, um, Mercedes A-Class. That's the car.
I'm not going.
It's a
into
big
that.
car still.
No, it's not.
Mercedes
No, the A class, not the A.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Go in the back.
No
No
space.
space.
Exactly.
No space.
No space in that, bro.
Exactly.
So, at one point, the jury asked, "Yeah, can we see like pictures and can we have dimensions?" Because Michael is essentially saying, he's implying, there's no way that you can force anybody to do anything in that particular car unless they want to basically do it, all right? And he goes through the detail of her getting on top, but it was difficult, right? So got off, and then she looked to position herself, with her head down, and then her, and then she had to put her foot on the seat. And he said, "I didn't help her do no, I can't." Right? And then she said he tried to stroke, but it was impossible. So they started laughing at the fact he couldn't, right? So he got back down on the chair and then he went to the head.
So it was playful. Yeah.
Exactly.
These are his words, mind you.
No, yeah.
His account.
Yeah, you can't doggy in cars like that.
A class, the back.
You have to open the door.
Yeah. That's basically what
I was
happened.
waiting for that. I was waiting for that.
So I've heard you have to open the door. So
And I think the defense also emphasized that she swallowed the ejaculate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I ask, like,
where have I
each
heard
time-
that before? I've heard that from somewhere.
What, ejaculate?
No, ejaculate. Someone's the comedian, that white guy, Will Ferrell, on the Anchorman. He does the like comedy sketches.
Can I ask why is that so important? Because each time it is like, I hear people saying it, they like it's a foregone conclusion then that you chose to do that. Why is that a thing that it's obvious that she chose to do that? Why couldn't she just still be pressured to do it?
Yeah, that true.
You can be.
Yeah, you could be.
Oh, okay.
But swallowing, like, I can't force you to swallow.
That's why I just
You decide.
asked the question.
Oh, I thought you meant in regards to. Obviously, when he's ejaculating, she could obviously pull whatever, however it happened. Yeah, but if it's in her mouth, you decide to spit or swallow.
Okay.
She chose to swallow.
But I think people are saying that when that tends to happen, it tends to be like in the moment, very kinky, in terms of like,
And it's still by choice.
yeah, the girl is like, she knows, like she's like, yeah, like do it. Whereas,
And also, Michael's already added that she was very sloppy with her toppy, so
but
then there was a lot of
so
spit.
with this whole, it doesn't. But then again, we don't. I don't know, man. I think that's neither here nor there. Like, if it's consensual, it is very intimate. If it's not consensual, it could be violating as well. It works both ways. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the defense made a point to basically highlight it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah, but that's their point, in it. The defense have to make it seem as a certain way, and the prosecution has to make it seem a certain way.
Yeah.
That's why law's so sick.
All right.
Like, not in like to minimize it, but just the way two different parties look at one story and try and shape the narrative on both sides. Because remember, tone, language, you can lead people to believe, you can change someone's perception the way you say something.
And you seen that new trend that's going around where they're saying they give you a sentence, but then they give you
Different ways to say it.
different ways to say it. Happy, sad, aggressive, angry, and kids are doing it and successful with it. Say this in an angry manner. Say this in a sad manner. Say this in a happy manner. Say this in a sarcastic. Sarcastic, I'm thinking the kids are going to get trumped. Nah, they're catching it. They know exactly what they're doing. And these are 5, 6-year-olds. So, yeah, you're right. The language that you use and the tone and setting can definitely manipulate or change someone's perception.
I even forgot there was the part where in the text messages, she says, not gonna lie, I didn't think you would talk. LOL. He said, why? She said, oh, I don't know. This is just part of the conversation.
I didn't think you would talk, as in talk to me.
Again.
Yeah.
Oh, they talk to me? Oh, bro.
You know them ones about it's like.
I didn't think you talked to me. Oh, so that's after the fact.
Yeah.
So there's
It's not our first rodeo. No. In terms of like maybe dealing with guys and they don't message her back.
Maybe.
Yeah,
or just,
yeah,
or
true.
just the fact
Why
that
would you?
he's...
Because why is that
He is
something
who
you
he
would
is.
say if that
Because
never
he-
happened to you before?
She
You know what I'm
googled
saying?
him, remember?
No, I get that, but I'm saying, if I speak to a girl and she doesn't message me back the next day, no, sorry, you message me back the next day, I wouldn't say to her, oh, I don't think you messaged me back.
Yeah.
I don't say that if it's happened to me before, or girls never messaged me. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
If you just say it, that's kind of like, oh, what? So
No, but I think she's
have you
probably
been with
presumed-
guys or you just saying it
I
off the
think
whim?
no, I think she's presumed that because of who he is and his stature.
Okay,
that
okay.
Obviously, we did what we did, but because we've done it already, I just assumed you would have just cut.
Oh, okay.
Now you're messaging me. She's probably that light is still flickering.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
But then that also means that she was happy to just nip it in the bud. Then
No, she might have been. She's just seeing what's. Remember, she maybe feared the worst that he wasn't going to message her. So when he did, she's like, "Oh my God, you messaged me."
so she wasn't thinking this was a one night stand.
Possibly.
Still got the ex-boyfriend lingering in the corner. But anyway, go on, continue.
When we get to the end,
Yeah, yeah.
theorize, yeah?
Yeah, so that's pretty much what happened. Obviously, he's none the wiser. He gets back from Stansted, arrested at the airport, man.
Have you got
Yeah, I'll go through this, yeah, quickly.
Obviously, her boyfriend got arrested at the airport.
No.
He got arrested at the airport.
Yeah.
When he come back from Italy.
Mhm.
Darkness.
Yeah, man.
You see, airport is one of the worst places to get arrested because it just feels it's embarrassing, superficial as well.
Yeah.
Because remember, you can't do nothing in the airport. So man's tired. You just wait in for your bags and excuse me, second, have a conversation. Excuse me, what? And police will tell you when they arrest you.
Yeah.
You're getting arrested for so and so. Get your voice down. Like, because he's in the airport.
Yeah.
Like, there's other people. Because in his mind, he must be thinking, what? And also, he must have been thinking, who? Because the girl in question, we've been talking. So he's not even thinking it's her.
Yeah.
That's mad though.
But okay, so prior interests, aftermath and the contact. So prior interest in Ward, obviously spoke about that already. She knew who he was happy to go, that type of stuff. Secret replies while traveling home, spoke about that as well. Contact continued afterwards, again. She stayed and discussed meeting again. And obviously the ex-boyfriend.
Serious?
No, so
when they
this
spoke
is
in the
basically in the car, in the car.
No, and she spoke about meeting again after that.
Yeah, in the
And the
car.
police saw that in the texts.
No.
This is them talking face to face. So this is in the car after, After
Michael was
that's
like,
happened.
yo,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So I thought you were talking about. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then obviously the ex-boyfriend called the next morning. So the prosecution witness said she was in floods of tears while he repeatedly asked like whether she was okay, all that type of stuff. And obviously they had resumed their relationship.
Oh,
by
she
the time
told the
of the trial.
boyfriend the next day.
Well, no, he's calling up the next day, asking her certain things. Yeah. He's used to calling her. And she's obviously just crying because she knows what just happened a few hours ago.
So he's trying to figure out like what happened.
Yeah, why you crying? Why you crying?
She ain't gonna tell him like
Exactly.
I gave sloppy toppy in the back of the whip. She's not saying it that way. She's framed it a different way.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
And that's why she's then texted the group chat saying, how am I going to tell what I've done? You know what I'm saying? So.
You've been in a situation like that before, though. Man, I'm angry with you these times. But your girl moved to me, bro. Like, what do you want me to do? What I say fuck me for? You know what I'm saying?
I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, as in,
It's
my
a
thing is
shame.
this. No, my thing is this. If Michael done it and she's crying to her boyfriend, I get it. Like, because you don't know, you might be ashamed or you will still hurt. But then if Michael ain't done it, then you're just crying because you're just guilty of cheating.
Yeah.
But if you feel like that, why did you cheat in the first place?
Wait, I don't understand why you say that, you know. Like,
No.
you feel guilty after the fact.
No. If you're gonna cheat, do it properly.
Yeah, but I guess she wasn't planning to. Though.
That's the
No. But I'm saying do it with your chest.
clip.
If you're gonna rob, no. So I'm saying, Brent, if you're gonna rob this bank, go in there properly.
Don't know what you're saying.
So a man can't go in the bank and they get a change of heart.
Brother, you can't go in the bank
After the fact.
Brother, you can't go to the bank and your voice starts wobbling when you're talking to the bank teller.
Why not?
Put these 20s in the bag. Know what I'm talking about here. You can't be if you can just put the 20. But it shouldn't be in the bank.
Yeah, but I'm here now.
Yo, you're
Now
not
the door's
here
shut.
now.
We're hearing Nino.
Exactly.
Nino outside.
That's the whole point. Whereas when
I'm waiting myself now,
that's
bro.
what I'm saying. But when the
You're
voice
telling me fix up.
when the voice is firm, she can't press the button to alert the police outside, bro. Put the 20s in the bag. Hurry up.
So like, you've been there before. What's going on?
Don't move your hands. Yeah. Gone. Bank robbery done. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, if you wanted to cheat on your boyfriend or the guy you're with, then that's what's happened yesterday. I'm not saying you can't be sorry about it, but then you just got to ride that. As in, like, just, all right, if you don't,
They hug that one.
No, yeah, just don't do it again. Because remember, technically, if you're not together, you're trying to work it out. There's grey areas. It is cheating, but it's a bit of a grey area. So you can just be on a vibe of, I'm not going to do this again. Me and Michael was one off.
Yeah.
It was maybe a moment of weakness. I shouldn't have done it. But my boyfriend or this is what we're going with. Do you know what I'm saying? And then that's it.
I want us to go around the room when I'm finished and speculate. Each person will give their little theory as to, because obviously, if it is we're on the jury, we also have our own idea as to what the motive, right? I don't know. Some of them may not care, but like others would have cared, right? So at the end, but it's nearly finished. It's nearly finished.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just presenting all of the defenses,
Discrepancies and all the things,
considerations, and this, that, next.
All right, so Michael Ward opened his phone for examination. Yeah, so when all of this stuff surfaced, he was like, okay, cool, take my phone. I'm not hiding nothing. You know what I'm saying? Gave it to these digital forensic examination services or whatever to get every single thing on his phone, to even try and retrieve the Snapchats as well. But they couldn't, you know what I'm saying? So he didn't put up no resistance as well. The significance of that is the defense argued that that seeking a full forensic recovery showed obviously confidence that the communication would support his account.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't scared of nothing. Everything he was saying would be here if you can find it. Also, he went above and beyond. He went back to the scene, was looking for all the CCTV, taking pictures, said this is where we was. If you like get the footage from these cameras here, you'll find us, you'll see the time, everything. He did all that, submitted it to the police. For some reason, the police couldn't get no CCTV footage. But this is what Michael did. You know what I'm saying? So this is what she was saying
From
to
the shops.
everywhere. I don't even know.
Gans Hill, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know how many cameras in Gans Hill?
Yeah, but you know
what I'm
what's mad though? Some of the cameras are dummies. Not saying this is facts, but some cameras are dummies, and then it's police work. Some police don't want to do it, bro.
I hear you, but you can't say there's police work and don't want to do this on this case, bro. Like, this is life or death.
Yeah, to you.
That's true.
Is it to you?
No, but it doesn't. No, but this your job to.
They didn't do it though. You're making it sound as if
The thing is, no. The reason why I say it because I live around Essex and them areas there. I know Gansu is heavily. There's bare cameras. That in terms of the strip where that shop is, there's bare shops. Most shops have cameras because
no, but
of
it's
crime.
the time. No, but it's the time though. What was the timeline?
No, but there's bare. And it's remember that's where Faces used to be.
No, but I'm talking about the timeline. When would the feds from the incident to when
It probably would have been maybe, let's just say, speculated about a couple of weeks.
a couple weeks after?
2-3 weeks, yeah?
Yeah, that's because remember a lot of them cameras normally is
like a month.
It's like a month,
Yeah.
and the CCTV ones there can be anything up to 2-3 months. Because remember, that's CCTV in terms of the control center or control room that the police or someone operates when they're looking for certain people.
It just says the police did not obtain it. So
Yeah. And obviously, what the footage would have shown was obviously them meeting, them being outside of the cars, how long they were in the cars. So whose story is the reliable story to believe, pretty much, isn't it? Obviously, the police didn't obtain it, like you said, and the defense's contrast. He's got all the footage, but he's got all the he's given up his phone, but her now with her evidence, it's all doctored. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this is really reliable stuff, why is she even lying to her friends? You call it embarrassment, but you lied to your friends. Later told them, and then also didn't tell them about the fact you was texting him. Like, it was just too much inconsistencies on her side versus he was straightforward.
How did it get to court?
This is what we're saying.
That's what most people are
How?
saying.
Because obviously on a normal, like, it should get to court if there's reasonable suspicion, yeah? But if there's texts that have been withdrawn, if there's accounts that are mixed and different, if accounts are changing.
Is it because he's famous?
I think that's part of it, man.
Because he's
I think
black.
that's part of it. Yeah,
Successful.
that's what I think.
That's for you.
And,
Famous, black, successful, and there's a
victim here has a component there.
So the victim was white and
I did not say that.
allegedly.
allegedly.
Are we alleged the victims white? Okay, cool, whatever. I know why we did that. It was Avatar. Are we theorizing now?
All right, you finished?
Yeah.
All right.
I was gonna pose one more question for the room here before
Run it.
we provide our theories. So I've heard two things with this case, two main things. Yeah, black man needs to stop dealing with said alleged race because it seems to be a pattern, and also the man need to get married. All this lifestyle, blah blah blah, whatever. What does the room think of those two things that I keep on hearing and keep seeing on socials.
As in, what the man who needs to stop dealing with.
Alleged colour of person, and the man them need to get married and stop being outside, because this is what happens when you're outside.
Yeah, but I think those things can be true without this case. I mean,
No, but are they?
this case in particular, I'm looking at it more as you don't deal with groupies like that.
I hear that, but
No, you're saying you hear that, but I'm saying this is an example. She's Googled you. She knows. She's like,
no, but he doesn't know that.
yeah, fair. But again, like, ask
My-
more questions.
Yeah, but my thing is this:
Dig a bit deeper.
why is it that people go to that?
No, I'm saying you got because you're protecting yourself.
100% protect yourself, but I'm saying shouldn't the main? It's kind of like a type of victim blaming, though.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like, why are you telling me I should get married, so this shouldn't happen to me, or why are you telling me I shouldn't deal with a certain?
Oh,
race?
you're talking about something else now.
Oh, that's the question I posed to the room.
No, I'm talking about what I said.
No, I'm
Oh,
just
okay,
saying in general, in
okay.
terms of why should I not deal with a certain race, or why should I get married for people not to make false claims.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if you've done something, doesn't matter what colour you are, who you married, because
Yeah, true.
married people commit mad
Do the
crimes
same
to
thing,
their
yeah.
wives,
Yeah.
and vice versa.
Yeah.
And people do it as well. But I'm saying, shouldn't the main focus should be on the perpetrator of the false claim,
Yeah.
not on the person? Do you know what I'm saying? Because like, if a woman goes somewhere and wears something in particular, and someone says don't wear that because
Yeah.
that shouldn't be the main thing here. The main thing here should be the person who done this to them.
Yeah.
So I'm saying the main thing should be that if these allegations are true, then we haven't got to worry about the colour of the person or whether you're married or not. The person's wrong and that's it. It's done. Like, throw them under the jail. Like, if it's a false account, why are you? Because it's kind of like saying to you, see, told you, behave yourself. Like, but I didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm making sense, but
Yeah,
100%.
but the two ways to look at it, though, right? Because I can't control that bit,
what I can control is
100%. So I would always look at what lesson can I take from this, from my own governor of my flipping actions, body, behavior, blah 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 blah. Do you understand? And that's my answer.
But does it feel a way if somebody tells you that rather than you coming to that conclusion?
What do you mean?
If somebody says to you, "Oh, Brent, next time, man, don't do this and don't do this."
after the fact.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Is that different to you reflecting upon your own actions and saying, you know what, next time I need to be careful, I need to move a particular way? Because one could be victim blaming. One is you just thought about certain things and come to the realization this is the best way to move in life. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely victim blaming. Because what you're saying is the perpetrator isn't the most important thing here. The most important thing is how you acted or how you allowed yourself to get into the situation.
I'm talking about myself as as in if I'm Michael. I thought you asked the question as in man them get
Yeah.
married or that. I'm talking about
No,
myself.
I'm
talking about the
no, I'm talking about the way,
People are talking online.
yeah, the way people talk
Yeah, I
online about
understand that.
scenarios like this in terms of, well, basically it sounds like, well, it wouldn't have happened if you were married, or well, it wouldn't happen if you chose another colour of woman. It's like,
That's a very ignorant way to look at it.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's the problem. But whereas it's like, why are you looking at it like that? Like, I get it, yeah, that you can tell men to exercise sexual discipline. That should be a standard anyway. Yeah.
On both sides, by the way.
On both sides, 100%. And things can happen to people, yes. But when something transpires and we find out that said person was lying or tried to stitch man up, why is the blame still put on the dude?
No, but some people still don't believe it. That's why. There's still some people that still believe that.
Yeah, but if you don't believe it, that's different. Then to say I don't believe
Those
it.
people might be the ones talking. Is what I'm saying.
No, but remember, if you don't believe someone, you're not going to say to them get married or don't deal with.
No,
You're going to say I don't believe you. You're guilty. It's people that tend to look at it like, maybe within our community, that say they might be a little bit disgruntled that you chose someone outside the community, so they're frown upon it and say that's what happens when you deal with
Yeah, there is that.
exactly so and so. But like, why is that the main thing here? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why is that brought into this scenario?
I think several things can be discussed
Okay,
in this.
fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm just raising it to the room. I just thought it's just a narrative that I've seen, But then one could argue that a lot of cases that we do see, alleged race, and that's not saying.
But I said that the other day. Yeah, the way this person tried to gun for me, I was like, I'm not saying it all the time. I'm saying, but the most recent ones, that has been the case.
Yeah.
That's been the case.
And that's not saying that they're lying.
all cases, yeah.
Because I don't know the details, but what I do know is, recently it tends to be dude A from this demographic and girl A from this demographic.
Yeah.
No one say. I'm not saying there's lies or I don't know.
What was your second question?
No, that was it. It was in terms of getting married, because a lot of people say, if you get married, this won't happen.
I think what they're trying to say that is exercise discipline.
Yeah.
With that sexual discipline is key. Like he could have avoided this if he was
If he was
catch
married.
her another date. No, catch her another date.
Okay.
Rather than trying to squeeze it in the back of the whip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but remember, maybe he did try, but remember, she was after that for half an hour.
So
No, I'm just saying.
Wait, what?
No. I'm saying. Remember, if it was like Michael was catting and was like, "Yo, wait for me," or whatever. Michael was doing his own thing in the rave, dapping up their people, saying, "Well, go on."
Okay, but
Man came out and was like, "Raw, you're still here."
like a stray cat. That's even worse, bro. You're still here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you saying?
No, but remember, he doesn't know when she's left the rave.
No, I understand what you're saying.
He might be thinking, "You just walked out when I walked out." Raw, what? This is
she.
This is fate.
She.
I said this is fake.
She sent him a
The
message.
Patrick Swayze too.
She sent him a message telling him exactly where it is that she was outside.
She was interested. She was a girl. So.
Yeah. So obviously maybe she told her friends. Now I want to see Michael in it. So let's wait a while. So anyway.
What was
So we're around the room now, yeah. Theories, because obviously, and I'll tell you what happened on the last day. Right, I was there. He came afterwards. So I'll tell you how the jury did what the jury did. I'll set the scene. The scene set here. You get me? Governor. All right, but I want to know, if you were on a jury, what would your motive have been based on all the information that you've heard today? What would you have believed? Obviously, because you have your mind thinking, all right, cool, yeah, I'm going to go not guilty. But this is probably why she did it. Why she did such and such. Let's start with Emmanuel.
I think it's because of the boyfriend, you know. I think it is. Like Marv was saying, it's like, okay, why did you have to? But a lot of people, most people, I guess, would feel that urge to say something because he's done something that maybe they never thought they would do. You know what I'm saying? She didn't go there planning to sleep with Michael. She just seen him. First person she's seen is him. He's taking my snap. I can message him. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what's going to happen? And then it happens. And she feels bad because now she's reminded that this is the guy who calls her every single day. He calls her, she feels bad, she's crying, telling all the friends everything. And yeah, I think she just thought, how do I spin this? How do I spin this? That's what I think.
Me,
You can't do it without a card open.
I can remember that. That was something I'd heard. For me, I don't know if the boyfriend, the motive, the reason why I don't know if the boyfriend's the motive, because she told them too soon. Like she told her friends immediately. Like she didn't tell them after she spoke to the boyfriend the next day. She told them the same night. So for me, I think her motive was shame. That's what I think the biggest motive was. I think her motive was maybe, because remember, girls tend to be a bit different with their girls in terms of, for example, like me and Tazer could be out and Tazer could meet a girl on the night and Tazer's like, you man, I'm gone. I'm not going to judge Taze. That is what it is. Okay, like, live your life. Whereas with girls, it might be a bit, you just met him. How can you? Like, what? Like, girls live by, there's a bit, well, some girls not, but most girls live by a different code, innit? So I think it's that. I think it's a case of her friends caught in the act, they saw the windows steamy.
And sprinkle the fact that he's also black.
And the windows were steamy and the friends were like, raw, she getting it in. And then she was like, you know what happened, he done. And then, that's what I personally
Question though, right? Because they knew that she got fingered in the first car. She told them. They said, wow.
They knew.
They knew. She told them. She told them. They said,
But how did she
wow.
tell them though?
I don't know.
When did she tell them? Real time?
When No, when she got back to the
when she got back to the car?
and then waiting for the thingamajiggy. They
How did she tell
exclaimed.
them? That's what I'm saying. It's still how.
Yeah, but she could have felt a bit. If she's fit, she could have felt a bit like I shouldn't have done that.
And that might have been where they maybe started passing judgment and they made her feel shame or something. I don't know.
I doubt it.
If Marvin told me he ate this girl's bum,
What's going?
I'm
Why
just
is
saying.
it
I'm just saying.
me?
No, because you
Why
know.
not? Why not Eman?
No, because
No, Eman's there.
what have I wrong with Eman?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
Believable.
It's believable.
Yeah.
This is you, bro.
No,
But no.
Me?
Wait. Let me land. Sorry. Sorry.
Cut the
It's
line.
not believable of you eating bum. What I'm saying is,
Too late.
like, if you opened the car door and was doing that, then cool, whatever. But if you now said you ate bum, I might look at you a certain way. You might feel judgment. On the Kelso thing, judgment. So you might not feel a certain way after that. Now I'm passing your drink around. I don't even try to, you know what I mean? That's what I mean. Whereas if you just told me, I was just lip-syncing outside, I'd be like, all right, cool, whatever. You carry on raving. So maybe it was that. She said, oh yeah, I was with him, da-da-da-da. You know, he fingered me. And then they looked at her like, fingered already? And that might have put her back up like, what? And then again, remember, and this is another thing that they do.
Safe space.
Yeah, she thought it was a safe space and it wasn't. Also, going back to our skin tone, sometimes they make it seem as if it's okay until one of them cracks one of us and then it's like, oh, you actually went through with it. It's like, what do you mean I went through with it? I thought we found him attractive. Do you know what I'm saying? We all Googled him. We all said he was attractive in the group. Now I'm the one in the car lip-syncing. You lot are judging me. There's that too. So I think it's shame. And then on top of that, going back to, again, and this is what I've heard. I heard even when they go back and tell their counterparts, as in white boys, white men, they get angry as well.
Yeah.
And then there's smoke there as well. So it's like,
Because remember,
if it was a white, if he was,
if her boyfriend found out she cheated with a white guy,
it might have been different.
it's a bit different to black guy because he's like black guy.
Jamie from Top Boy? Nah. Yeah, so there's that
Same
too.
with black women. If you cheat on a black woman, it's just found as a black girl, she's fuming.
You let her find out so-
Hey, the white girl. This thing is over, blood. This thing. This pinky.
Shit
is over. I ain't playing no. It's a pinky thing, bro.
She scrambling your eggs the next morning, bro.
It's a pinky thing. She can't tell her brethren that. She can't share this information.
Yeah, see?
What are we doing?
There's a lot of shame.
Well, serious. What? It's done, bro.
Oh yeah, so what? So she doctored your messages, yeah?
What's your theory, Tazer?
No, I said it. I think it's one shame that Michael was black.
No.
On her part, yeah.
He's got his snap in front of everyone.
Okay, that's
You Googled him. You sort of giggling about, man.
yeah, it's cool until it happened.
What, and now you become
It happens, bro.
Jim Crow in the 9th hour.
No, I'm talking about having to go back and tell people like her mum, this
Have you
boyfriend.
ever got to tell your mum and your boy?
She clearly is doing the rounds, bro. You're saying you haven't got to that. You got bare secrets to hide. I hear that.
No, it's not that. I'm
Very
just saying.
delayed for the mum, though. Very delayed for the mum.
Yeah, but she still told the mum.
But yeah, after.
Yeah,
something
after.
happened.
Like, I don't know what fairy tale she painted in the head. Like, do you know what I mean? Michael didn't. It doesn't sound like Michael promised her anything either.
Do we know what part of the UK that she's like area from? Like,
Yeah, but
Does that matter?
no, because
Can't say.
it kind of does. Because, for example, if it's like in a city,
Or like a Bramall Manny.
like,
Let me just mute the mic for our benefit.
that's what I said it. Because if it's in
As a Manny or Bram, it wouldn't have
if it's in a London, a Brum, a Manny, maybe even like a Newcastle. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but there's certain places that they voted Brexit, bro.
yeah.
Also, there's certain places.
Reform have got a stronghold on the council
And
seats.
this is what I was saying discernment. This is what I was saying discernment in regards to hanging outside and all that stuff. Like,
Well, man, got to ask her political views before.
no, no. But what I'm saying is, if the behavior that you said that she was showcasing outside, when you find out what end she's from, you can see why.
No, but that's a problem though. Some man like that.
No,
As in, because
again.
out of towners is like,
But this is the behavior that we need to kind of nip in the bud to a degree, or just know how to kind of. I don't know. It's a difficult one because at the end of the day, no one's trying to get into a situation like this on both sides.
Yeah.
someone said, "What's the live number?" We are not having no call-ins for this topic. You are insane, man.
Hey, Sana did want me to call her before we wrap up, though. There was something that was mentioned in the live that she wanted to clarify.
I ain't finished.
The president, I ain't finished.
Yeah, I got a theory.
Oh, sorry.
I got to participate in this.
But she
Surely.
basically said that she could answer how it got to court, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So my theory, right? I'm tagging on to Emmanuel's.
Boyfriend thing.
Yeah, I'm fleshing it out a bit, right? And this is what I would have done if I was in the jury room. You get me? Obviously, I would have been a foreman. I'd have patterned that nicely. So basically, she likes Michael. Obviously, it's Jamie, innit? Of course, you're gonna like Michael. All of them like Michael, but based on the eye test, she was the only one that was gonna. Again, I was in court. I'm doing it.
All four of them are crap.
It's just three people.
It was
Just three people. I never said any of that.
That's some manners, man.
Yeah, man.
All right. So, after the incident, right? I'm expecting aftercare, right? And I didn't get what I wanted to get.
What's what I wanted to get? Because then they talk afterwards and stuff, and he was busy, no?
He said he was busy.
Oh, so you're saying, wasn't believed that he was.
Love me afterwards. You understand?
Love me.
Adore me afterwards. Adore me, right? So I've gotten out the car, and I feel as though
I've been in the A class.
yeah, that it didn't end how I wanted to end. So I'm discombobulated. I'm deciding I don't like that, right? So I'm appearing a particular way in front of my friends now, right? Hence the question. Hence, I don't want to talk about it. I just want to go home, right? I haven't said anything yet. She asked me 2 questions. Did I answer? No. I said I want to go home. You understand? Now, on the way home, beep beep. Cry eye emoji and love heart emoji. Oh, we're back in. We're back in. He loves me.
Hit the crossbar.
Right? Cool. So,
Yeah.
I text back. Enjoy the rest of your night. Right? Obviously, I ain't telling my girls because I'm in love again. You understand?
Oh, so she's led too fast with what?
Michael then says, let me know when you get home. So I do let him know when I get home.
That's
I'm home.
down the wing.
I'm home.
It's looking promising.
I'm home. And obviously, yeah, that happened with the girls and they have something in their head. But this might be a ticket out of, yeah, where I told you, yeah, I'm getting out the bits. Bear in mind, this is Top Boy. This is not the other fella. But the other fella's still there. But if I can get this one, what is the other fella?
Yeah, monkey bar.
So I continue talking. I even tell him where I'm going. I find out he's going there. I'm continuing to talk. In fact, here's my personal number. Do you understand?
Brent, my only theory, the reason why I'm not too sure about your theory.
I'm not finished.
No, sorry, no, I'm not going to cut you, but this is important.
You're not forgiven?
No, the reason why this is important, yeah, because didn't she ring her boyfriend the next day?
No, he rings her.
So the boyfriend rang the next day. If she's so on, this is my meal ticket, whatever, she could be to her boyfriend, yeah, I'm good with what? She's breaking down the phone to her boyfriend crying. So what's she crying for?
She didn't tell him. So what are you saying?
No, but she's crying.
What-
For what reason?
Again, all her account. I'm telling you what my
Oh, so the
motive
boyfriend.
is.
Oh, so that's not improved. That she
all
was
is
crying.
all. How?
We don't know. This
Oh,
was
no, I thought maybe
Nah,
the
this
boyfriend.
was-
Oh,
No, no,
yeah.
no,
garbage. Okay,
no,
it's a lie then.
It's
Her
not
friend says
garbage.
that, though.
It's not garbage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, cool.
Okay.
So, whatever it is, after this particular harrowing, traumatic incident, I'm still talking to this guy because he's still showing me attention. In fact, I didn't think you were going to talk to me again. Not going to lie. Lol. That's the text message he sent. You understand?
self-sabotage.
So, of course, back and forth. But when things dwindle, that tsunami, the wave comes back, and I feel as though I feel rotten again. I feel used. I feel worthless. And then the steady stallion, my ex, he's the consistent one. Yeah? I choose him now. Because obviously there's no option left. Jamie's gone.
She threw the poker ball basically. You know, it rocks. It rocks again. And then it stays still, yeah? And it just pops back out. You're like, oh, I didn't even catch the thing.
Charles Ward or something come back.
So I feel there's no coincidence, not a coincidence that when she gets back from holiday, she then tells her mum. Because that's when Michael stops talking to her.
They do say you do have holiday blues when you come back as well.
You understand? So when I now tell my mum, I'm not telling her the bits where she can start questioning whether I'm a slap her or not.
You tell her the worst bits.
100%. And I'm going to show her. Not
Who it was.
Not when it is that he's doing a theatre production. Yeah? No, when he's toting guns and that.
Yeah.
You understand? Bang.
That
Bing
bit-
bang
is
bosh.
that a bit-
And she's back with the boyfriend right now. So I think my theory is wavy.
If the boyfriend's watching this live,
Because the boyfriend is no way in my mind. The boyfriend is gonna take her back if it is on your second night out in a row, you've gone and lashed Jamie.
Second night out in a row.
Yeah,
she went out the night before.
yeah, she done that before.
They tried to paint a picture like she's on a bender.
Oh, Razza.
Yeah.
Was it bank holiday or something?
What, you can't go out Friday and Saturday?
No, I think it was.
That was New Year's Eve party, no?
I think-
Yeah, bank holiday.
It's crazy how both of y'all are saying that. And both of y'all are doing that all the time.
Then what was that?
Back to back out.
I don't go out like that.
Oh, not anymore.
A bank holiday maybe, but
What, Friday, Saturday? I don't
Yeah.
go out no more.
But
Yeah.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah, no, yeah, it makes sense.
if I'm in Ghana or Nigeria, but if I'm here, I won't even go out.
Alright, fair. You won't be in this predicament.
Not New Year's, I don't even go out.
Sure. So, yeah, that is it.
I think I
There's no
I'm
way
with you on
he's going to get you back. He's going to take you back unless it was taken from you.
that. Yeah.
Do you understand?
That's the scary part, though. He's just like he's a victim as well in this situation.
Facts.
Sad, man. He's fighting, and those are the men that will be find out the reality of the situation and go off and start moving mad.
Well, to be honest, I don't know if it is that I don't even think he was watching the trial. Do you understand? So hopefully he finds this video.
He finds this video.
You ain't gonna find
Oh, he ain't gonna find the video. But maybe he might.
God
One
willing.
of his boys might see it. Hey, them man are giving us a different perspective, big man. Oh, watch this on YouTube.
He's gonna forward her on the YouTube.
Nah,
Watch this.
because I don't want. I don't.
Why? Just watch.
He just want to break up family home. Look at it. She manufactured blood on clothing and whatnot.
That's the part that's a bit mad as well. Like
Just that bit.
you just made it up to try and muddy the stain the guy.
Amber, and I met one girl and she was like, my boyfriend used to listen to your pod. I said, oh, is it? Swear. So how was your boyfriend? So we broke up. I said, swear. Why? I said, because of your pod.
Remember the girl that stuck it on us in Ibiza?
Because I think it was like something happened where like maybe we said something and he was like, nah, man, yeah, this ain't conducive, man. We are cheating me now, man. Them man said, and that's it. She was like, it's your fault. I said, well, it can't be our fault. What you talking about?
All right, so scene setting. Last day now, obviously, verdict day, right? Everybody's gathered in the public gallery, friends, family, press and that.
Why did you look like Michael was in the church when he was walking out?
Set scene, you're jumping. Can I have?
That's what you look like a church.
Because it was a chapel.
What's the church? Oh yeah.
The court was the chapel.
No, you see, this is what happens.
All right, cool. Sorry, my bad.
So he is behind the glass, and even before, like the jury comes out, you see him.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, and a couple of his family members say, "Hey, look, he's tearing up." That got them like emotive. You understand? Now the usher told us, "Do not make any facial expressions. Do not make any noise. Nothing. Do you understand? Or else we'll kick you out
Before the verdict.
before the verdict.
Okay.
Don't do any of that. Do you understand?" And I believe the webcam came on, and somebody or some people were watching the last bit. Right? That wasn't happening before. So the jury comes out and they say, "Oh, there's a spider.
You're big.
It's big enough for me to kill it because I don't want it here." When it comes back out. Yeah. So the foreman stands up, and he's asked different accounts. First one: how do you find the defendant? And he himself Like he lost his voice for a second, the foreman, and then he found it, and then he said it because the pause was crazy. You understand? But I do believe it was a natural. I'm about to do something here that's like
Everybody wants it.
yeah. First time he said not guilty. The guy next to me,
It's a big man composure. Blood.
Michael.
Started crying.
Yeah.
Of course he would.
Yeah. But still, it's just the beginning, right?
Okay, it was 3 counts or 2 counts.
2 counts and then 2 counts of penetration, forced penetration, and the last one is sexual assault, something like that, sucker breast. Second 2 was the penetration of the bum and penetration of vagins with the fingers, the digits, yes. But 2 counts with the.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, one was the grape was the hole there and the hole there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oral and vaginal, sorry.
Yeah. Second one, not guilty. Third one, after that third not guilty, that's when, like, everybody was
mad.
like, because they're thinking now, you're over that particular hill, the rest, inevitable,
Yeah.
right? Inevitable. That's when it started getting louder and louder and louder. And then went through the end, everybody erupted, right? Tears galore.
Was her family there?
Nope. Tears galore.
Interesting.
Because remember, he's the defendant, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, but
He's,
family is usually there from both sides, no?
I don't know about that.
That'll be
That's
interesting.
what I've seen in TV.
But there can't be no family members from. 'Cause remember, if it's a traumatic experience,
Someone should be there to support.
especially if your mum went to the police, your mum should be there as well, no? Or
She's coming to court by
family
herself.
member.
Just to give evidence. I don't know.
So she wasn't there.
She did.
That's what I'm saying.
What are you saying? What are you asking?
He's just asking if there's anyone to
I'm
support.
saying
No.
it's mad for her to be by herself in that scenario. None of it.
She wasn't there. She wasn't there.
She wasn't there for the verdict, basically.
She only came to give her testimony.
Oh, okay.
okay,
Sorry. I thought she was there for the whole trial.
No. And I don't know if it's normal. Like I said, first time
Yeah,
me going here.
yeah.
I've seen a lot on TV, but yeah. So I am darting my eyes across the room, right? Because I'm there not only to hold space for the emotions of the family, right?
But to observe as well. Okay, yeah.
Yep. But to see what's happening. The jury, they're clapping, they're smiling, they're cheering.
Because they were like that because they lived the journey and they were like, this is bullshit.
I don't know, but it's telling.
If a jury's clapping, brother, you're supposed to be this is supposed to be impartial. For you to clap, that shows this is garbage, man.
I'm just saying.
telling,
I'm just saying, right? Now, I saw a couple other parties. I'm not going to basically say thing, but they're not supposed to be doing that. Do you understand? They're not supposed to be jubilant.
Oh, what, even like okay.
I'm just saying, right?
The judge and the prosecution.
I didn't say any of that.
The prosecution was like, oh.
I didn't say that. In fact, I didn't say that.
No, I know you
And
didn't
it's
say
not
that.
even that.
Okay.
Not that. But anyway, everybody fell out of the courtroom because obviously we were told to get up because we
Next case.
didn't do what we were supposed to do,
Okay.
which was be quiet. You understand? And then everybody was crying outside, praising all the gods. There was a couple, go to the Bible, go to Jamaica. You're the only one laughing here. You tell us.
You got vibes. Big up vibes, Gully and Gaza.
But we all moved into the chapel.
Oh, okay, that's what I saw.
That's yeah.
I didn't see you in the
chapel
video.
connected to there.
Who was behind the camera, man?
No, whipped.
So I saw Brent drinking a K in the corner. Like grape.
And yeah. So that was the end of matters, and he went outside afterwards with his
Lawyer.
lawyer and his the team, that team, because his other guy too was he's sick too. Yeah, so they gave a statement to the press, and then that was it. So yeah, man.
So what's the message that we're leaving to the fellas of our community?
But
There's a lesson to be learnt here, no? Or is it just figure it out yourself? Read between the lines.
I don't know, man.
Because it is scary.
Yeah, 100%. Excuse me. Yeah.
Also, what's the language surrounding consent nowadays? Because I'm looking online and I'm seeing women say, you can't ask me to kiss me. If you ask, I'm turned off.
yeah.
So I should just take it. That sounded very problematic in 2026 now. So it's like, you want to be the gentleman and ask before you do stuff, but then some women are saying, don't ask me, you should just know. Some man are just knowing and this guy ain't wrong. So I'm saying,
Don't know.
man are leading with the third eye is so wrong.
The third eye got eye patch.
You know what I'm saying? That thing.
Third eye is garbage.
You know what I'm saying? So how do we? And also because there's not like social interaction nowadays. Back in the day, you still spoke on the phone, left voicemail. Nowadays is hinge to having sex. It's like there's no in between.
But it goes back to
now.
what Brent said that. What happened? I know something bad because when Brent's outside that something. What happened?
That's cackling like Jafar.
Like the hyenas in Lion King.
Yeah.
Then you know that's a problem, man. It goes back to what I don't know if it was Eman or Brent said about just because you're dissatisfied with.
Yeah, regretful sex is not non-consensual sex.
Yeah.
I think that might be one of the biggest grey areas as well with it, because at the end of the day, if you have a feeling and you don't like something, then not technically, but then maybe you can say it wasn't as consensual as I thought it was because what I've heard now is different. For example,
What was
I don't know if you saw the case where the woman was dating a dude, got pregnant, and she found out he had a family, a kid already, wife or girlfriend in the family, and she was saying that it's not consensual because if I had known you had a wife and a family,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have started a family with you. So people saying that that's an area where is that a crime now because her life's changed because she thought she was starting a family with you,
Yeah.
and you've already got one.
What's
You
that?
tell her.
Identity fraud.
Yeah, but see, but then
Because she wouldn't have had sex with him in the first
Yeah,
place if she knew he had a family. So I'm saying,
Would you file that one under?
where do you draw the line though, man? Because there's bare. Let me just get out of TDA mode. Because there's a lot of situations where a guy wouldn't sleep with a woman if he knew certain things. So then you could just pull out anything.
no, I hear that, but that one is mad. You've got a whole family, bro.
But that happens bedtime. You're making it sound like this ain't happened.
No. But my thing is, it's different if maybe you have a child and because maybe you're not serious, you haven't mentioned the child, and then when you become serious, you tell about the child. Even that, but cool. But you're actively with somebody else. It's not like you're single and no, you actually got and a family, kids.
Yeah.
And you've led me to believe we're gonna start a family, live life, be together. And then when I think she said she found out when she was like 8 months or something, or before she's gonna give birth.
It's definitely a mad thing. I'm not disputing that.
Yeah.
I'm
But
saying.
what would you class it under?
No, I'm asking you why you're surprised. Like this hasn't happened before.
No, I'm not saying I'm surprised. Like, nothing's surprising me like that. I'm saying that some people, when they're talking about consent now has gone further than just
Yes or no.
the sexual act of yes or no. It is the person I had sex with. I believed you led me to believe that you had a job, for example, you were stable, you lived by yourself.
Yep.
Now I found that you're unemployed, you're living on your friend's sofa, and the car's not yours. So the sex we've had, yes, it was consensual, but on the stipulations of the
You haven't
person
known
I
this.
thought you were. you're not that person now. So does that?
Too late now.
I hear that it's not too late, but that's what people are saying. Is that's not consent because what I done.
No, I
was
agree
only
with you.
because
But
I'm saying so the area.
I'm
is,
saying, what do we file it under? Is that identity fraud?
Where?
But the baby's still arriving in a month's time.
100%.
But again, it goes back to like maybe practicing discernment to it. You
you
can't
can't
saying that
you
though,
can't say because this person's.
no, but vetting people, you gotta vet people
Yeah,
more,
and
man.
that's just what happens. Unfortunately, that's just what happens in life, man.
Yeah.
People lie. I don't think that's personally an infringement on consent, though. I think that's just, unfortunately, just something that happens. You know what I'm saying? You did consent to the action. You know what I'm saying? Because you could have had sex with this person, not knowing he had a family, but still not being pregnant. You know what I'm saying? You're now upset at the pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? Because of the burden now you have. Because you wouldn't have wanted to have a child if you knew he had a child in the family elsewhere.
But you could be upset with the sex as well. It's just that the child is
True.
a different part. It's more. Do you know what I'm saying?
True. But it's very like blurry lines, man. Because again,
Grey
like
area, man.
But I
Yeah.
think that's what it is now with more theories, with psychology and all these things. People keep bringing more stuff into. Because remember, a long time ago, grape was just the act
yeah,
of
yeah,
alleyway,
Mhm.
something. Do you know what I'm saying? It wasn't
Yeah.
involved in marriage, husbands
Mhm.
and wife, where the wife or the says no and the husband's like, well, we're married. Like
yeah.
it wasn't. Do you know what I'm saying? So as years have gone on, there's more context been added to the term consent, so, to the point where now people are taking it away from just the act and saying the act was partaken because of X, Y, Z. So now if you lie about X, Y, Z, or you've led me on with X, Y, Z, is the consent because
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done it otherwise. That's why it's kind of like
It's very dangerous territory, though, man. It's very dangerous because then we're kind of leaving it up to society to decide
what it is.
on how big that lie has to be before it becomes an infringement on your consent. Because I could value the fact that, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, just something small. The fact that maybe, I don't know, you don't lie about particular things. But I found out now you've got, I don't know, 2 siblings instead of maybe, I don't know, maybe I found out you've got 10 siblings. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, cool. If she didn't have 10 siblings, because of my wealth, I don't need to share it with the entire family. Whatever. I'm just trying to think of like a silly
Example,
reason.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But that might be important to me. But because society don't give a damn about that.
Yeah, no, I hear that, but I think it's what's detrimental. I think in terms of to the whole story, like siblings.
But that's detrimental to me and my wealth building.
It is, but you haven't got to give money to her siblings. You can choose to give money to her siblings, but you don't have to. Whereas when you bring a child into the world, that's
Yeah.
independent, isn't it now?
That's true.
Whereas now, and remember, you might have been someone who only has children with someone who hasn't had children, or you wanted to start your family unit fresh with this person.
Yeah.
Whereas that's been taken away from you because now this isn't a fresh. This is not in a rude way. It's in the fresh unit. This is a side unit to your main unit, and you lied to me about that. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just playing devil's advocate.
I hear what you're saying, though. It's true.
So
Because the consequences obviously are a lot more there with that one. So yeah, it makes sense, man.
How come our resident lawyer wasn't in for this conversation?
Tazer said he messaged her, or Sana, and then
She was in the chat, though, right?
Yeah, Sana, why weren't you in the studio?
Tazer said he
Needed you.
I'm sure Tazer said he messaged her, and she said that either she was busy or she.
Nah, man, you drop everything for stuff like this. You drop everything and you make your way to the studio. Don't do that again, please, Sana. Thank you very much. You can't be getting a title, resident lawyer. No. Can we end with
I was gonna say I gotta get the train as well.
Can we end with this though, Emmanuel? The stats, man.
What's that?
These important joints.
So yeah, man. So these are the sexual offences in England and Wales. So basically, this talks to the amount of sexual offences that are reported and how far they go, pretty much, right? So 900,000 people have experienced sexual assault. Of that 900,000 people in this country,
Is that a year or
I think this is just in general, right?
Over the last
So
yeah.
yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
the past year, pardon me. And out of that 900,000 people, 739,000 of them females, 162,000 males. What else? Because there's so many stats there. I'm trying to think of the best things to basically point out.
I'm aware that we kind of litigated this one because we were there. Do you understand? So many of them don't even get reported. None of them don't go to court.
Yeah.
You know, and even when they do go to court, the results are never favorable.
100%.
Yeah. So
Even you guys were mentioning it earlier, like the stat is 6 out of 7 women who have been essayed in some type of way don't even report it again. You know what I'm saying? And the key word there for me anyway was the again. Because you experienced the first time.
Yeah.
You don't even bother. 6 out of 7 people. You know what I'm saying? So you just like all these numbers are going to be skewed because of that reality. You know what I'm saying? With regards to cases that go that the CPS pick up and say, yeah, we're going to take this to trial, I believe what the stat is about 54% in the conviction. So it's like a 50-50 sort of situation. You know what I'm saying? But again, most of them don't reach that stage at all. I think it's something crazy like 2.7% of all of these reported ones actually end in a conviction.
That's what I'm saying. That's
That's
why
insane.
what I was saying earlier on.
but you understand why?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I understand when women say believe all women because a lot of cases don't go through.
Agreed.
So I'm saying that's why you have to kind of put your understanding hat on as a man, because sometimes some men are just proper. What do you believe in women, bro? When you hear stats like that,
No, it's true.
you can hear why. And also, speak to ladies that you know, and I guarantee you, majority of them have a story where
Facts.
they've been on the train and someone's done a what, do you know what I'm saying, or someone's bothered them that shouldn't, or someone's touched them going to the carnival and something's happened. So, because so many women have experienced something, that's why a lot of them see or hear other stories and be like, it's believable.
Yeah.
Some men don't even have
happened to me.
Some men don't even have the capacity to even have that conversation with
Yeah.
women.
Yeah.
They'll hear it, and then some of the way the conversation should go.
What did you do?
Yeah.
What did I do?
That's another reason why a lot of women probably don't even speak about it as well.
It's sad, man.
Sad, man. Very sad.
But yeah, thank you for coming through, Eman. Appreciate it.
Thank you, look, for
Long
inviting me,
time
man.
in terms of the show, brother, the show, always welcome.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Where do you live? Do you know what? No, let me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, sorry. After that, you know, my God, outside your house with a boyfriend, blood. Let me chat to you quickly.
Big up everyone in the live that's been rocking with us till now. Obviously, we've gone a bit later. Sorry, Sana. We're going to shout you another time, man. Eman and Brent have to be here tomorrow in the morning. So let's allow them to sleep. But yeah, love for locking in all 242 of you.
After the football finish, bare of you jumped in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. France are out, man. Dark.
Crazy.
Spain are through. So Spain are through to the final.
Yeah. So what do you reckon? England or Argentina tomorrow?
I want it to be England, Spain, because they need to be revenge for the last Euros.
Okay.
We could have beat them, but Gareth Southgate wasn't brave enough.
Yeah, Messi might ruin plans, you know.
Oh, forget Messi, man.
All right.
You see Argentina, I don't even like them, blood.
Yeah.
Same,
Like,
man.
as in, like, I used to like Argentina.
Yeah.
But I still in them, man. But when I've been here, when I read up the history of
You got
Argentina,
context now.
Racism and
Hold on.
yeah, it's insane.
the racism, the way they killed off the black
Yeah,
population
it's
in
crazy.
Argentina, it was like 50-something% black at one point in time.
Yeah.
And they just
Whitewashed
killed off.
Yeah.
Brother,
Change the
not
narrative.
one black man
Mad.
in the team. Not
Crazy.
even a sub.
Crazy.
Apparently they got one coming through under 17s though.
Mm.
He's a guy from Haiti.
Brother, he ain't gonna,
Oh,
he ain't
wow.
gonna come through, bro. He's
Haitian brother.
gonna choose Haiti. He's gonna choose Haiti.
Haiti? Maybe. We'll see.
Might need to for his survival, man.
But big up anyway.
You know.
Yeah, big up, man. Love.